Hello, fellow Ambazonians. Welcome to today's edition. Today is an edition where we serve our nation with the truth and nothing but the truth. Today is a day where we honor the fallen heroes of Ambazonians. Today is a day where we honor the blood of our people. Today is a day where we honor our nation and give our allegiance to our cause, to the fight for nothing else but independence with nothing but the truth. Today, we wish that after this talk show, everlasting peace will return not only to the state of Bui, but to Ambazonia. Today is a day where each and every one will be called to think and use their conscience very nicely for the good and betterment and the pursuit of happiness for our people. We have people here, special guest is T-Boy from Africa that will be giving hardcore testimonies how he uncovered stuff and decided to serve the nation. Something which every one of us will need to copy, because that is a role model that we need in our society. We also have Comrade PK, the logistic chairman for AgovC, for ADF. And you have the first acting Deputy Defense Chairman, Sheikh Kaviwo Malim, is also here. And you also have the artist. The artist is Salvador Tomnyoy, is also here present. And yours, again, the mic, yours, Major General Verla. We are here to serve the nation. We have done a lot behind the scene. Quid pro quo. We have tried to solve everything. Try to have engagement in meetings behind the scene. But some people maybe might not have revolution or the nation in heart. Avoided everything and all acts of harmony in the backstage. Resort to propaganda. And that's why we have come here today to serve you with hardcore evidence of what really happened. That might have ended the life of yours, a father to more than 300 orphans, a person who pledged to give 5,000 employment to Ambazonians after independence. We think such acts are not only derogatory to the nation, but to Ambazonians at large. Imagine what would have happened to orphans and the 5,000 families that would have benefited after independence. That is why all these gentlemen that you see here, who have the nation in heart, decided to come to say, let us join a brother, being a brother's keeper. Not only a brother's keeper, but a nation's keeper. That what may have happened to a comrade could happen to you, to your children, to anyone. Especially people that go to ground zero, like exactly Mama Ambazonia, Dr. Cho Ayaba, Sheikh Kaviwo Malim, the logistics chairman here, PK is here. And everything that could happen to another one can happen to you. That is exactly the reason why they are here today, to sanitize the nation, mobilize everyone. And we as a family of Ambazonia move together for one enemy, La République du Cameroon. Thank you so much and share. We are going to start exactly in 2 minutes with the national anthem. Thank you so much. God bless everyone, and please share and invite. We want to hear from Sheikh Kaviwo Malim what he thinks is introduction about this before we start with the anthem. Let us hear from each and every one. Hello, Sheikh Kavi. Hello, Sheikh Kavi. Hello, is Sheikh Kavi there? We want to hear from PK. Hello, PK. Before they are coming on the mic, we want to hear from Salvador. All right, PK is there. PK on the screen. Hello, PK. Hello, PK. PK is not there. We are not hearing PK. Hello, PK.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
All right. Go on. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Introduce yourself.
Hear you. Yeah, uh,
We are not able to hear you. Hello, PK. Hello, PK. Hello, Shekabi. Hello.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, we are able to hear you. Yeah, Shekabi, go on.
Okay, sorry.
people call
I
me
like I said,
Spartan.
yeah. Thanks so much, Comrade Vela, for that brief introduction. It is always my humble, what shall I say, it's always a pleasure for me to answer to the call of Ambazonians whenever they so much need my help. And sometimes it is very difficult because of a lot of things that we do here and there, and the amount of job that is on our tables. But at least we cannot just keep concentrating on that without talking to our people. It is. I just want to first of all thank those who are faithful to your platform, all those who are here this day to listen to the cry of the Amazonian people. They are not only us a favor by listening, but they are doing a favor to themselves and to Ambazonia, because the truth that you've seen with your own two eyes, you're going to expose them here tonight for everybody, every born and faith Ambazonian to listen. And it will be on them to listen, process it, and also send it out there just as virgin as it is. It should not be divergent. Let it be as original as it is. Do not add anything into it, because when you add anything into it, it will not be the truth anymore. So I just want everybody to brace up, set your engine, because this is a diesel turbo engine that is gonna kickstart something that is going to bring a change to this revolution. And I'm so grateful to be on your platform. Most respect to the able big general, big number. Most respect to the top commanders of Bui. I respect all of them. The four commanders guarding the people and making sure that what happened in Bui should not happen again. I thank them for their resilience, and I thank them for having been this peaceful till date, because the provocations, like I tell you, are too much. But it takes those who already know what they are fighting for to have that stamina that they have, and I wish them well. I want to also extend thanks to the defense chairman for being there, supportive, and the OGC and all the members of the defense council for being there. I thank the national council for their stewardship, and we shall get there sooner than later. I don't want to take much of your time. It was just a greeting, and I salute you all.
Thank you so much. That is the first acting deputy defense chairman of ADF. After Benedict Koa, the baddest boss is Sheikh Kavi Womelim. He's also from Bui, as you heard Sheikh Kavi. The next person in line is T-Boy. Okay, PK is online. So PK, please introduce yourself. Hello, PK. PK, introduce yourself. Maybe some people don't know who PK is, and so maybe they want to know who you are.
I'm sorry about the poor connection that we earlier had to arrange it. Well, I'm Pascal, uh, commonly known as Kiki,
Yep.
and I'm the logistics chief of the ADF. I also go by name Spartan. I am one of the founding fathers of the ADF in Bui division. My role also in within the organization, I was, just to let people know, I was the initial coordinator of our very formidable squad in Momo. I coordinated the activities of General Ayaba when he was setting up his camps in Momo, the Momo County. I was the one that coordinated his activities and setting up those camps in Momo. ADF gave me that position to oversee the coordination of his activities there. From there, they also decided to assign me when General Ayaba stabilized in Momo. The ADF organization decided to assign me to go and set up a Bui. So I worked together with my able brother and comrade Kavi, and we started putting up our teams together in Bui. The very first camp that we built successfully with some invisible powers behind was our late and most honored and the ever valiant commander that we have had in Kumbu. May he rest in power, Comrade Commander Nginyam, the overall ground commander. We built his units, built his camp. From there, we built Banteng, we built Gwakang, joined us together, and we continue to extend our camps, Beam. And we stretched out right through to where our able comrade and resilient comrade Verla comes from. We installed some camps around that area. He worked with us together to install those camps because he's a foot soldier also. We extended right through to Banteng, and our able commander, who is, may he rest in power, Comrade Nginyam, he helped us to start establishing camps in the Ndonga axis. So that is actually a brief story about me and Bui and my position in the ADF. Currently, I have the official position as the logistics chief of the ADF. So that's something about me. And just want to thank you very much, Comrade Verla. Despite all the technical hitches that we had, we were supposed to launch this on ABN TV. And unfortunately, we had some, the page was tampered with by Facebook. So Comrade Verla also, our valiant fighter, decided to bring us to his page. Thank you so much. The most important thing is that truth must be spoken. And we are here today specifically, we talk to Ambazonian people, but we want to be specific on this message because we all are blue blood Nsot people. I mean blue blood from both sides. We will not stand by and allow our land, our soil be denigrated by some hoodlums. We will not stand by and allow our soil and our children to be fooled or to be played around. We have to remember one thing. The son of Nsot, we always have to take it, his history. The son of Nsot, Pawiba, stood in the lion's den and spoke for Ambazonia. Pawiba stood in Nsot as squares and defended and spelled out the word resist. We must resist oppression in any form, way, or shape. And we must stand by the truth. There's a saying for those who believe in the Bible, speak the truth and the truth will set you free. People like us in this forum,
don't stand by the truth. The history will judge us all. There are so many people in Scotland who are so ignorant of what is happening. At times, I sit and I watch what is happening currently in Scotland. Those people who are ignorant, sponsoring the terrorism in Scotland,
the most important thing that we need to do is to inform our people, give them the truth and nothing but the truth, so that when you make certain decisions to finance terrorism of our people in Seoul, you should not say that you never knew. Don't say that you were ignorant. That's why we have to put up the truth, so that people should know to distinguish between good from bad. And you shouldn't say that, well, you don't know what is happening, you were just putting your money. And you didn't know you were a party to sponsoring the killing of people in Seoul. Because at the end of the day, we all will be judged by the land, the soil that we all came from, we hail from. The soil will judge all of us. We're here to let people know, to put the truth out. Let me not take up much of your time. Thank you very much, my able brother, Comrade Verla.
Thank you so much, Chief.
Trying to see that we put the truth out.
We want to thank the logistic chief, the spoken word, thanks Kari Omelim, and we want to thank him also on the occasion of the TV. We're supposed to come on ABN TV, but it happened that the agents of darkness have worked so hard last night to make sure it doesn't happen. We kept the flyer for a long time because we knew they were going to do such a work. They are evil people, you know, they will not sleep. So we are here now, thanks God. So we want to hear from T-Boy or Salvador. Hello, T-Boy. Hello. He will be giving hardcore evidences from Africa on how things happen. Hello, T-Boy.
Hello.
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 Hello, T-Boy. All right, good. Welcome, sir. It's a pleasure. The people might want to know who the legend is. Right on.
Yes. Hello. Are you getting me?
A little bit of volume. A little bit of volume.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, T-Boy. We are not hearing you.
Steven from Kumbu. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, T-Boy. We are not hearing you. Be a little bit audible.
Yes. Yes. I said my name is Terence from K4 Kaikalaki. So I'm a ground soldier. Are you getting me clearly?
We are not getting you really more clearly.
And I'm really shouting. I'm really shouting.
Let me see that.
I hear you 5 on 5, T-Boy. I hear you 5 on 5.
Hearing you. Be a little bit audible.
Yeah. Hello.
All right. Hello. T-Boy, right on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me. Okay. Okay. So I'm from K4 Kaikalaki Kumbu from Banso, as you said. So I'm a soldier.
Yeah, go on. Go on, go on. I've increased the volume. Go on.
Yes. So as we started this, I'm a soldier that is few people that know me very well.
T-Boy, go on. We are hearing you. They are hearing you now. Go. I increase the volume.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Verla. Thank you very much. So as I was saying, so we have passed through a lot and I've lost a lot of people in this revolution. So yes. So I was with Ivo. So
Go on, T-Boy. We can hear you very clearly. Go ahead.
Hello, T-Boy.
I think he has a problem because he's far away.
Yeah.
And there is somebody with a receiver around. You know, when he talks, then he gets the receiver again, then it confuses him because it takes time to travel to reach where he is. So he's having a delay of maybe some few seconds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Him hearing his voice 2 times. So somebody should, the person with the receiver should stop the receiver and only listen from the headset or something. It is bouncing back to him.
So like Sheikh Kavi is saying, you can't be talking in Zoom and watching the Facebook because there's a lagging period. It takes some minutes for you to hear what you are saying, you yourself. And so that's the reason why I can't put on the speaker, because it takes time for sound to travel.
Hello?
So please, if you, please don't participate in Facebook. Just be in Zoom only. Don't look at Facebook because there's lagging period. Hello, T-Boy, hello?
Okay, so we have been in Daddy with Kavi. So I thanks a lot of you guys that have been trying so hard for us to have materials. So the way we started it was not easy for us to have sticks. But when I look around, I see that a lot of soldiers are with stick now. So I really thank God for you guys. Thank God for all Ambazonia. Cafe for everybody. So in that Bui, I've been there with Fon and the other many soldiers. They are now in prison. As I said, a lot of people, a lot of soldiers we started together, they are no more. So, and I cannot stand watch my people keep dying. So I really pray and thank God that God really chose me in this revolution to defend our homeland. I'm always straight in this revolution. They have tried many times to put me down, but God said no, Terence is not your time. Kavi is away when we started it in that in ground 1. I was with him together. We left the Ivo meet us and we go back together. We train a lot of these soldiers. We have trained a lot of these soldiers. Meaning, I can say 95% of the soldiers that are in the field, we are the one that train them. We train them, all the generals that are in the field now. This is my first time coming live because I've always avoided live because I know how dangerous it is. I thank everybody. I thank the ADF. I also thank everybody that is keeping forward that we should have our homeland back. So, hello.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So, fellow Ambazonians, you have heard from T-Boy. So, we are going to start the show. And this is how we do. Because here we are serving the nation. We are going to start with the national anthem. And then you are going to hear the hardcore evidence of what the people you call leaders. Because we want to clean the revolution. We want that everyone that is in the leadership should know that whatever you do, citizens are watching. And whatever you do, there will always be one good person in every 100 people. And so let us start with the anthem. And then after that, we shall give hardcore evidences where you will hear the people talking. And then those who have been on the field like PK, Sheikh Kavi, you know yours, T-Boy is there. And everything I've been saying over the years, we have lost so many family members. We have lost so many comrades and soldiers. And so, in this struggle, you will see most of the time how those dirty jobs are being done. La Republique, in other words, who declared war, who has caused all these things, for all the death that has happened to our soldiers, La Republique is even like just 20%. Most of them we uncover is in-house job. The case of Bui is our case study. Thank you so much. God bless you. And we listen to the anthem. Thank you, and welcome.
Hail, hail, this land of glory. We Amazonian, special loyalty. Brothers of a failure who granted us the freedom. And let us know the heroes of all the Lord began. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing with us and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall inherit in our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The most my God be the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall inherit in our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The most my God be the watchman of this nation.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you and thank you. We are going to move straight. We are going to show you the first. We are going to show you the first of all the hardcore evidences. And when we show you this, T-Boy will speak. If we are lying, he would listen to it. He himself will also come. He's the one that is going to testify because he's the central point of all these things. The Central Intelligence who uncovered that move. When I was down there trying to solve issues in the charity trade, trying to end in-house fight by supplying. And then they reach out to him and say, look, finish him. Make sure he doesn't go back. Don't only finish him, but all the 12 ADF soldiers, and so on and so forth. I am not going to say more. He will say. For the first time, we want to drop the first fact so that you all can see. Because we are not coming here to do anything again like, somebody trying to lie, somebody trying to manipulate the TV screen. Watch this, and from there we go. Watch your screen.
This second video you're about to listen is the voice of Luista Nyoise, Mass Bui County Chairman and nurse in UK. So please, this is the second video and I want you all to listen after you just listened to the first video. Thank you. Ta, how are you? Like ground, how are you? Time goes fast. We had a meeting and it took a very long time. It was a security meeting, a very long time. However, yes, it was a great meeting. It was a security meeting. We have all this meeting every Sunday night, just like now. I have already passed order for them to send something for you. So I don't know. Today is Sunday. I don't know if the transaction is gonna be easy for it to get into your account for you to use for this particular mission. I'm gonna communicate with you perfectly to make sure everything is okay. I just read in a forum that he's gonna be out end of this day. So I will get him quite close to you. I don't know exactly, but anytime. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, my people, that's what goes around. That's the reality.
So, can you tell Ambazonians how these materials got into their hands and how they apprehended these materials, in at the end, how when they discover that they have lost everything, then they call the Nigerian intelligence, the Nigerian police that took the arms, and we never can have it again. We lost millions.
Yeah,
So the people want to hear from
when,
you if this is a
when
coup.
the materials arrive.
Yeah.
So the people they collected the materials and arrested some of the boys. So we struggled to release the boys, but the materials we did not take it back. We lost the materials.
Okay, thank you so much. Sheikh Kavi, what you, as a person that have been in the field for a long time, what do you have to say after seeing this?
Is that
Okay, thank you so much. Sheikh Kavi, what you, as a person that have been in the field for a long time, what do you have to say after seeing this? Please, you have to off your Facebook completely. All your Facebook should be muted.
I'm having dropbacks. I don't know. Yeah, it's like somebody is seriously playing something on the background.
Please, no one should be using Facebook at all. Everyone should mute the Facebook. Mute. Don't even use Facebook at all.
Yeah, please do not or just mute your Facebook.
Please, no one should be using Facebook at all. Everyone should mute the Facebook. Mute. Don't even use Facebook at all. All right, good. Shay, you can go on. Shay, you need to mute your Facebook.
So, is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay now. Yeah, right on.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, you know, I've listened to Comrade T explain everything that happened. I've listened to the audios, and I was shocked but not shocked because I'm aware of what these guys can do. Like I told you, you are not the first person that they are doing this nonsense to. It happened to me when I went home last and was held at the airport. I told you about it, and so it's not a strange thing. But for somebody to face these guys who deals with these materials that we need and comes out alive, that person should put his or her God. But you see, you get unscrupulous fellows who sit out there. They don't take the risks we take, but only set trap to kill those who take the risk, those who are doing the things that they cannot do. When I listen to the voice of this gentleman talking, I feel very sorry for him. And he is trying to lure T-Boy to take monies and kill somebody and seize weapons. Somebody who is taking the risks he cannot take. I'm telling you the truth. If you give this guy they call Luistas, right? Luistas, if you give him free flight to travel just to where they say these things, that you fit him, you even put him on a salary that he should take that risk, he will not. But you see selfless guys who have given their all for this struggle and still giving, sacrificing all they have, get materials, and you only sit there to collect monies from people who think are helping the struggle to set people who are really down in the field, looking for materials to be killed. You see, it is unfortunate that it happened in Nigeria. Nigeria is a business country. Business in Nigeria has no clear definition. I would say that is just the reason why you are alive today. If not, we would have sung your obituary. If not, we would have heard but a different news. And these power mongers, traitors, nincompoops will still sit where they are and drink their juice. But they will be killing the struggle because they cannot take the risks some of us take. The reason IG is still where it is today is because nobody, I mean nobody within their circle, is willing to take the risk to leave this fanfare in Europe and America and travel right down to the Gulf and take flying boat for 7 good hours, sometimes for days, going to the unknown. You don't know what will happen to you in the sea. You don't know what will happen to you in the creek where you are going to. You don't even know if you ever see your parents or whatsoever again. You take that leap in a blind hole, get something. These guys cannot. That is why the IG failed, and that is why they are still failing, because none of them is willing to take the risk. Like I say, governments do not free people. They eat from the people. Revolutionaries free people. Because by themselves, they are convinced of what they want to do. But governments, they think of protecting the chair they sit on. Their stability is on a stool. But revolutionary leaders, they got no bed, they got no house, they got just nothing. When a revolutionary leader have 500 naira, he or she thinks on how to convert that 500 naira into a seat, into an AK, or into something that will affect meaningful change in the environment in which he or she lives. Louis Stars, or how you call them, with Elvis, they don't think like that. They want you and I to have that 500, convert it into an instrument that they want, but they cannot take the risk to have it. Then they set traps like they were trying to set for you and get you killed. And then when they get you killed, they'll be the ones to first make audios telling Amazonians that you were up to nothing. And they are the people who have saved the revolution, but they will be having your materials. And as gullible as Amazonians are, they will fall for it. They will fall for it woefully. So when I look at T-Boy, this is a gentleman I know so well. You know, when you told me this story and you just said T-Boy, I knew that it would not go the way these guys were thinking. This is a guy who was in the training camp with me. You know, when we opened the camp in Dadi. He is not that one that comes to you crying of hunger, that give me this, give me that, I'm hungry, like other soldiers were doing. There are few of them who were just very cool, very quiet. You only see them when they are doing their action. So he was one among those guys. And if I may shock you, Chacha was, well, after we graduated, T-Boy and the rest, Chacha was trained by T-Boy. Many of these guys who are making this nonsense, they don't even know. This Louis Stars, Elvis, they don't even know. Chacha was trained. T-Boy was one of the commanders in the camp where Chacha was being trained. So you see all of this, and these guys, they don't even just get how we came to be where we are today. They just thought that you can just get up one hungry morning and you just take things over. You are a government, I'm the county this, I'm the county that, and then you just take boys that other people have spent time, money, and energy to train and give materials to and be able to control them. You cannot control such people. You just defeat the foundation on which those guys are standing. and then they become loose people because they will not even respect you. They will respect those who built them before anymore. That's why you see the chaos in Kumbu. Nobody can control those guys anymore because of the so-called nonsense thing called IG, because they think that governments do free people. Comrade Verla, if I keep on talking, I will talk tomorrow, because when I get talking on this, I become more and more angry. I become more and more angry. And when I look at man like Elvis, like Terence, giving his all in the lion's den, going in and out with materials, doing this and that, and people are playing nonsense with his life, it becomes very, very, very. Look, I listened to an audio where the guy was listening that people don't want to send in money quick. They don't know that this is an urgent issue. This is an urgent issue. We have to stop that guy before he causes chaos. Look, how do you, somebody who is buying materials to send guys down Peru, how can that be converted into chaos? Except you are working for Cameroon, or except you have your other things that you think are more important than the lives of your father and mothers that these materials were protecting in Ground Zero. Even if it was not going to Kumbu, if it was going anywhere, it is to protect our people. And you should be clapping for those who are taking those risks, not setting traps on them, except you have a quick spirit and you are gaining something from them. I shall be talking. Let me leave other people to comment as the show goes on. Because there are a lot of videos, audios that when you listen to them, you can get vomit. And I want to tell it is not about me. It is not about the ADF. It is about Ambazonia. And if Ambazonia want to do what we want a country to be, we have to begin from standing for simple truth. Don't like the truth because you like the person behind it, or don't hate the truth about somebody you love. The person you love can still be wrong. So look at the truth as it is and address it, and we shall make a better country than the one we made. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sheikh Kavi, for that one.
Yeah, Verla.
Thank you so. Yep. Hello.
Yes,
we are having a little bit of hello. We are having some low connection with I think technical fault with Sheikh Kavi. PK, what do you have to say with respect to that?
Yes, Verla.
Hello.
Yes, Verla. This T-boy.
All right. Yeah. Right on.
Hello, Verla.
Hello. Right on. Hello. If anyone is using Facebook, please do not just put off your Facebook. Just take it away from your side. Don't even use it. Just be on Zoom, and that is how we're gonna go. No one should use Facebook at all.
Comrade Verla.
Yeah, hello, right on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Right on. Just speak. Don't even look at me. Just speak.
Okay, look, Comrade Verla, let me say this. You see, Comrade T-Boy. Comrade T-Boy, I would say that one of the founding members, he had a role to play in self-defense in Kumbu. Let me make it clear. People might not know. He is the one that when we talk of our ADF T-shirts, he worked on that project to start putting a name and a title on ADF in Kumbu. I worked with him, coordinated with him to get our materials from Bamenda to Kumbu. He made several rounds moving from Bamenda to Kumbu to see how we can interconnect some of our comrades that were released from jail. I don't have to call some of their names. He tried as much as possible to put the team in Kumbu together. He made some rounds, some contacts. The initial phase of ADF in Kumbu, Comrade Terence, who sits here, people might not know. He has a lot to do with that. Both of us started trying to put the footprint of ADF in Kumbu when the whole place was so quiet. He comes from a different breed. of Ambazonians, soldiers. And there are so many of them still waiting and observing. He knows what he is fighting for. That's why he didn't fall for this evil plan. There are so many of them that just sit and watch the chaos, but they will step back into the battlefield and take the battle to its logical end. You think you can buy people's consciences who know what freedom means? Think again. If we see our brother T-Boy coming out to say nothing else but the truth and to expose this conspiracy that people are sitting and plotting to kill all Ambazonians in Ground 1, is because he understands what he started fighting for. Money cannot buy what he is fighting for. Freedom is all what we deserve. These are the first breed of soldiers, the very first breed who know what it means and what we are fighting for. We are not talking about the second and third wave of fighters who came into this revolution for personal gain. He came in to fight and to lay his life for freedom, freedom of our land. When he stands here and testifies and gives certain evidence, it's because he believes in what he started fighting for. There are so many of them in this category who sit now and they are trying to really, pull themselves together. Some of them cry, not because of where the revolution is going to be, because they never started this revolution with the notion that, a brother would turn and put his gun on his other brother and kill his brother. That's why he stands here today. This goes on as history in our land to testify how some of us, just like our brother Kari said, don't even have the guts to even go to Ground 1. But they will sit and instrumentalize boys because of their, let's say, the bad fate that we inhabited from like Republic of Cameroon, where we couldn't give proper education to our children. Instrumentalize boys who are illiterate to go about to kill their own brothers. Let me say something very clear. Let it go down. The current guy that they are using is a pity. The current guy that they are using in Bui Warriors, I don't want to even give his name any credibility on this platform. This guy was the bodyguard to one of our generals. The bodyguard, he worked with our general for ADF general for over a year, guarding him. They extracted him because of his test to power. They extracted him, and because of the level of maybe his poor knowledge of understanding what we are fighting for, they are using the same him to go out to block the camps, block the areas where he fought for, fell down trees to block our soldiers. And he is not only blocking our soldiers, he is also causing harm to our village, to the people who are living in that area, depriving them of movement. The same guy who was a bodyguard to the ADF, they call him the guy who is leading Bui Warriors. That's how bad this whole thing is. That's how bad this cabal from Europe and the US has instrumentalized our children, and they are going around punishing our own civilians that we are there to protect them, blocking the highway with trees. When they do that, they'll go around and scream and shout, ADF has done this, ADF has done that. The people of Salt know the truth. They know you cannot hide the truth. It will come out, and it comes out in a very ugly way. You see, most of the fighters, T-Boy can attest, most of those good first generation fighters, particularly from the north, from Bui, they are still available and around. They have decided to just leave those who joined this so-called, who were under this Bui Warrior. Most of them have left the whole thing. They are in Ground 1 observing. They say I cannot be a party to this carnage in my own land. And they have left and they are in Ground 1 now. T-Boy can testify that those who are moving around are those profiteers, the thieves, and the illiterates that have been there. They have instrumentalized them and they are going around and harassing our population. Never have we seen in this revolution where you take a civilian and execute him with less evidence. That's how bad it is in Kumu. But we are here to put out the truth to some people who are there sponsoring the so-called Bui Warriors, and they don't know the truth about it. tomorrow, don't come out. That's why we are doing this. Don't come out tomorrow and say that, oh, I didn't know, I was ignorant. I'm happy that what we are doing as we continue to speak the truth, so many Saw people are seeing the reality of what is going on. And they are slowly and steadily depriving that killing machine in Kumbo. I call the so-called warriors now who are existing in Kumbo as the butchers of Saw. I call them the butchers. They are the butchers of Bui. Never in any ADF camp have you had infighting. You have not seen in no ADF camp have you had a situation where soldiers turn their guns against their own brothers. In no ADF camp across the territory. We have seen it in the Bui, so-called Bui warriors. The slaughtering that took place in Vekovi and the continuous massacre of our people. Then saw people open their eyes and see. They are instrumentalizing these boys. They are using them to kill our own people. Those of you who are putting your money, we are trying to let you know where your money that you are putting in so-called worldwide, where your money is going to and what your money is doing on the ground. And I also want to say something as we go ahead. The ADF fighters in Bui, they are still intact. That's why you see them. They are trying to do everything possible to stifle them, trying to block the civilians in those areas that are very comfortable having the ADF fighters protecting them. They are punishing the civilians. These guys are running dungeons in Kumu. They are running dungeons in Bui. They have prisons that they are punishing the prisoners. I mean they are punishing and Saw people. They have prisons that have locked them up and they are taxing people in those areas with very exorbitant money. They have gone to the extent of killing even the community organizers. That money that people put in Bui worldwide, that's what that money is doing in Saw. Tomorrow don't come out and say that I was ignorant. I didn't know what was happening. That's why we sit here today and we say this. This is history. And for the records, ADF Bui is still very intact, active, and very, very surgical. They will start working in the right atmosphere. Thank you. Let me not take up most of your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished comrade. Thank you so much, leaders. Thank you so much for coming and speaking to the people. No one that is in this revolution that stands to talk for Ambazonian will reject a call to talk for the people. Exactly, you are here because you are serving the people and the people want to hear from you. Anyone who rejects to come before the people is exactly an enemy of preoccupation. And so we will not in any way stand with leaders that when you call, if Sheikh Avi and PK and these people will not come here when they are called to come and speak to the public, that means they have something negative about the same people they want to. And exactly why we are here is because behind the scene, for more than 4 times, we want to talk with these people and they rejected. And all they did was, first, fake screenshots. Secondly, they want to kill each and everyone involved to wipe everything out. Just like Sharjah was dismissed. Now, I want us to see Mr. T-Boy on the screen. The picture you see on the screen, just below me, beneath, is the picture of the Alabukam. This is the commander. This is Ayaba, right? That is him and T-Boy. You can kill Ayaba in Bui, and you see behind him is T-Boy, and you want to pay T-Boy to go again and kill further ADF fighters. Come on. Come on. Just from this picture, I can see the image of T-Boy. I can see his heart. Just from this image you see on the screen. This is the image I'm talking about here, people, folks. Look at this image on the screen. This is the guy which Elvis and Shay Louis has paid to kill other ADF forces, including me. But you can see him and Alabukam. This guy on the black t-shirt was killed in Bui. But then they want to pay this one again with a white shirt to go and kill furthermore. He asked himself if Satan is talking to him directly or what is happening. He said he want to wait to see how they want to do it. And they keep sending money to go kill. As they send the money, he take Send the money he take, he buy but the things to give to Ground Zero. Send the money he take, he keep buy things to Ground Zero. Over 10 million. Over 10 million to kill 12 ADF fighters, kill me, and then there is big number 2 they want to kill. More than 10 audios for big number. The next show is how they plan to kill big number. You people can see the screen. We are going to the second hardcore evidence. Now, second hardcore evidence. Watch your screen and you will see it exactly as it is. At the end, we are going to give you how they were saying it, even in the dialect of English. You will hear it directly from their mouth. Another one. Listen to this. This is another one. What?
My people, in this other video, number 4 video, you will be listening to the voice of Luis Nyuisa again, who is Sarko's Bui County chairman and nurse in UK.
Watch your screen.
Kindly listen, please. Okay, Berita. Okay, thank you, sir. I have heard the message you sent. I was waiting to hear if you're gonna have any update to call and find out if he has arrived this evening, to know if he has really arrived this evening or not, or are they still in Kenya, or if there's a way you should find and send a slow SMS instead of calling is better. And I really want to know how the movement is going. So that's the first. We continue with Luis Carl's voice again, number 5 audio. Please listen. So let me guess all the messages that are coming to you. Any message that you send out, please try to send them out, because when you're working with somebody, you have to know a salesman is a salesman, because at times if he's around,
Okay,
if you put your
now
phone
we are
down,
going to give another
he will
audio.
try
We want to
to
just
take a
give
look
all the
if you're
audios
not
now
paying
continuously.
attention in your phone to see with whom you are talking to. So each message you send, you have to wipe that message out.
So now I will just continue with another audio. I want you to hear all the things that they said, and then we will continue in that space. So listen to another one.
My people, this is the third audio that has been processed, and the voice you're about to listen in this audio is that of Elvis Verkijika, who is working as Sako's Joint Chief of Staff and Coordinator of Bui Warriors. So that's his voice. I want you people to listen, and to listen carefully what he's saying. Okay, T-Boy. Damn you. Okay, I've heard what you said. There's no problem. Let's just know when he's coming, so that even if you and Jimmy do the job and take the money and share, and then just take the stuff and send it to me, then no problem. So here he's trying to tell the guy that let them go and do the job, like let them kill Franklin and take the guns that Franklin was bringing and give it to him. He doesn't have any problem with it, and he's ready for that. Send it to him. My people, here you'll be listening to the voice of Elvis, Elvis Vekijika, Sako's Joint Chief of Staff. and coordinator of Bui Warriors. So please listen carefully. I was on Facebook. I saw he posted something on Facebook an hour ago. Here you have the voice of Luista, who is replying to Elvis' voicemail directly. Okay, bro, thank you. I have heard everything you said. That's a very good plan, a good deal. Just that I don't know the difference between Naira and other currency. So please, can you convert this money? You said 3 million Naira. How much is it in francs CFA or in dollars? I want to know. Please. So you say there are 15 guns. Or how much? Try to precise how many of these guns are there and how much of this money is in France. And this deal is gonna be complete exactly when, so that I should know how to act. And it feels to me like it's a good plan. So if it is an independent plan, then is this really the same plan, or is the independent plan from Ngute? Or are they working differently, or are they coming to see you? So it's a kind of mixed up here, but both of them, they are communicating on their next step on how to wire the amount of money which will be paid for the assassination of Franklin and the possessed of the weapons Franklin was transporting for Ground Zero. We continue, my people. So please, as we continue, here is the voicemail of Elvis Bekijika, and it's all about the financial negotiation for the assassination fee. We continue. Please kindly listen. Here, T-Boy. That money is quite expensive. Anyhow, I'm gonna wait for you to talk to Shay of TC. Let him mobilize the money, because he has to mobilize the money and get back to me. Here comes Luista to talk about the money deal again, to reply to Elvis. So please listen. How are you? I'm crushing my hair here. My hair, I've worked on this issue all day. People are giving me a lot of headache because of delays. People don't see emergency because of the money, but the money, some money is coming in, and the money is going in and is already right now on Ground Zero. So you're gonna give me your mobile money number, your mobile money number, where we can transact the money, which is more easier and more cheaper. And that money is gonna come home about 1.8 million. And the other amount that is coming from the other country is gonna be probably just less than that. So it's gonna be like, at least you're gonna have at least 2 million by the end of this very today. 2 million francs CFA. So by tomorrow we're gonna try again and see if we can raise some more money. So these difficulties are like those who have to give us this money. We are like, anything that is concerning, the Ground Zero, they need to think a lot. They need to really go into it. But unfortunately, we can't tell them the truth. We can't give them real details, because we can't tell them the truth. We can't tell them what is going on and what this money is meant for. So we have to struggle all our best to get all this money out of where the money is being kept. We cannot justify it. So please just give us your mobile money number where we can use to do you the transaction. It's more easier and more cheaper. And then the other one, I'm still waiting for the confirmation so that they should send me the money. So please, we keep in touch. I hope the general is understanding the situation, and as you can hear. Okay, that was the voice of Luista. They're trying to assemble the funding for Ground Zero to complete the amount of money which was being asked at probably 3 million francs CFA for the assassination of General Franklin Verla. So my people, you people have listened to this first stage of all this translation. We hope you will be conscious to your response and stand with the light which is trying to uncover. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, every Amazonian. The audio I'm about to translate is that of Mr. Luista Negra, the Bui County Chairman who works with AgovC. His statement in this lamso were made as part of a plan him and his collaborators had to assassinate Verla Franklin. In this part of the audio, you will hear him talk about the need to kill Verla and not allow him come out of Nigeria alive. Please, I kindly invite you all to listen and to listen carefully as I unveil the audio to you people. Hello, bro. How are you? Ground Terrible. Some things are there. Some things I have to pass there. The body for me since the other day to channel them some stuff to them. You know, since they took them the guns, they don't have anything left. So I have to send them the stuff that we bought already. So my flight was postponed because of coronavirus to move.
If you arrange for 6 years, some commercial flight for the US cities around that. So the flight to go there, I won't drop inside that flight. I won't put my ticket already because I'm commercial flight, so they could leave me for there. I'm not going to say whether they go to Ghana or not for day or not for day, because when I go now, if I day for Africa, we're on the side, it'd be easy for me to come there to Nigeria. And then do it in. But now the guys, I couldn't keep them in hotels because the cost is so much. So when they picked my ticket up, I asked them to go.
That is how they followed me. They followed all my project, followed all my flight and my program and everything, following me from the media until the time I got it. So you guys are listening. Continue to watch. We are after this. We play the last one, and then everyone on the platform will start talking. Thank you so much. Continue. We have a few more minutes, just 3 minutes, I think left.
I just want you to give me some kind of help, protection, and how you going to do the same thing, so that we can channel this stuff together. So I will be there, and we'll keep in touch. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for all the good work that you do for people. This information is between me and you. So I want to take.
My people, this second video you're about to.
This one, that's the first one, so listen to that one. You miss it.
Luista Mass Bui County Chairman and nurse in UK. So please, this is the second video, and I want you all to listen after just listened to the first video. Thank you. Ta, how are you? Like ground, how are you? Time goes fast. We had a meeting, and it took a very long time. It was a security meeting, a very long time. However, yes, it was a great meeting. It was a security meeting. We have all this meeting every Sunday night, just like now. I will. I have already passed order for them to send something for you. So I don't know. Today is Sunday. I don't know if the transaction is gonna be easy for it to get into your account for you to use for this particular mission. I'm gonna communicate with you perfectly to make sure everything is okay. I just read in a forum that he's gonna be out end of this day. So I will get him quite close to you. I don't know exactly, but anytime. Thank you.
Thank you so much, fellow brothers and sisters. You have listened to this first. This is just 10% of what they did. This is 10% we have decided to release to you today. Now you have listened to everything. We have the hardcore raw, but allow everyone to talk, and then I will come now and cement it with the hardcore, the way they were saying it, how they feel, whatever it was, you will hear it. Sheikh Kabi Omalim is on the screen. We listen to him, and then T-Boy will speak if we are lying here or we are just making mafia like they were doing their own mafia. Go on, DP. Screen is with you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Comrade Verla. I've been listening people asking who Terence is to Bui Warriors. I want to let our people to understand that it is not only Bui Warriors, it is the whole of Amazonia, those guys who are not ADF. They are in a mad rush for ADF soldiers. They are scrambling over ADF soldiers like Europeans scrambled for Africa. They are scrambling for soldiers they never trained. So Terence is one of those people who these guys are also running, we're also running after, trying to get him, to do him to work for them, promising him this and that he's going to work for them, you know, but he is a man also of principle. And when it comes to the part of taking out somebody's life, taking out another general's life, I don't think Terence was able to keep that in him or to hold that anyhow. So I think this can best explain how these guys came in contact to Terence and started dealing with Terence. They are scrambling for ADF soldiers everywhere. In fact, in the whole of Ambazonia, there is no place where any group will go and recruit a top commander that's to ADF. Then you begin to ask yourself, if these guys had just allowed us to function and don't fight us and stop doing their nonsense, where we would have been today. I bet you many soldiers that are dead would have still been alive and would have been further. Cameroon is not strong. Cameroon soldiers are not the most weakest soldiers to have ever been tested by people like us. But it is this gullibility. It is those who think that they are the government, but they cannot train no soldier. Those who think that they can form a certain group. Those who think that they can just only fight anything that evolves the ADF, that is keeping us to where we are today. And but lest you understand, you must have heard sometime that there was an AK. The first AK we took in Kumbu was not the one that we took from Biami. It was the one that was taken in Jakiri. And T-Boy knows all about it and how it went. So he's not somebody who started today. So that is what we have. You know, I listened to these audios and I was like, where are we heading to? How do we get here? How can a people smart and intelligent like us be allowed to be ridden upon like donkeys? Even donkeys sometimes through the people riding them on the mud. We know, but we are willingly allowing people who are more dumb than us to ride us. We allow infiltrators pass in our houses without us discovering that these are infiltrators. Even their actions are telling us these are infiltrators, but we look at their faces. We say, no, 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 no. I love this guy so much. I love this organization so much. No, we need a government. Cameroon have a government. We must have our own government. That's what people are dying for. This is why people are just scrambling for the name government, even if it is not effective. A person like me, I look for effectivity. I look for those who are working. Just 7 people. I just want 7 people who are working, not thousands of people clapping for a government. In fact, I attended this, is it Sarko's show that he talks to the people, Zoom meeting. Sarko was coming, people started, oh, welcome, President. Oh, President. They were shouting like, I just saw myself like I was in La Republic of Cameroon. Look, I listened to this guy. He was telling the Terence that Terence should not worry, that the monies will come. That the problem is that the people in the world don't know emergency. What emergency is. That's why they're delaying with money. I was like asking myself, what emergency is this guy talking about? An emergency to take money from people who are contributing monies, knowing that you are working on their behalf, that you want to take, but to go and kill your own brother, and you are calling that an emergency to seize his guns. And then he went further to explain that the people of the worldwide want to know where the money is going to, and he cannot tell them, because he cannot tell them. He cannot go to explain to them that that is what the money was meant for. So he wants to take the monies from these guys and will not explain to the guys what the money is meant for. So it also beats my imagination that there are many people in the worldwide group who are just ignorant about what is going on. That is just the reason why I said this show must go on. Even if just 2 people get it, it's enough. But this show must go on to make sure that those who are contributing the worldwide know these guys fully as they are. Now, if you can give the future of your kids to the hands of terrorists, to the hands of murderers, to the hands of those who take no risk but want to send others into risk, to be giving orders to your kids fighting back home. 2 guys who are not even, that they have no iota of breaks when it comes to killing another tall boy, a gentle young man, smart, handsome, and rich, who is putting his money try to get logistics for the boys back home, and they are taking money from the worldwide in order to kill this guy. If they can give such order, then think of the type of order that these 2 idiots are giving to those guys fighting in Bui. So when you hear that your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your grandmother, your father, your cousin, or whosoever has been killed in Bui, you know where that is coming from. Because if those who are leading these guys are able, there's no blinking at all, asking people to hurry up to send money to Nigeria, that they should take Comrade Verla and they should make sure that he don't come out alive. My dear people, this is a pity. when I can say we started this revolution, I never dreamt of this. Even not to talk of Bui, my own backyard. Me, I've never, ever even asked that somebody should be slapped. Not to talk of murder. We keep on allowing these guys to be giving this kind of order to these guys who are protecting our parents back home, and who have missed the trap. You know, this idiot started by saying that ADF is causing havoc in Bui. ADF is doing this in Bui. ADF is doing that in Bui. But at the end, it is the same ADF soldiers that these guys brought over, the same camps, the same guys they said they were causing havoc with no proof, with no evidence. They are the same guys that these guys took over, and they are doing what they are doing with them. So you believe that it was that all those their audios, their lies that ADF was doing this, was doing that, was just to kill the love that the Ambazonian people, that the Bui people had on ADF. And I'm so happy that they are shooting themselves on their leg, because the Bui man can only be fooled for 2 minutes. The Bui man can only be fooled for 2 minutes, because their atrocities are alarming. Now, you also hear in the audio, he is saying that there is another money coming from ground zero, 1.8 million to kill Comrade Verla. Let me tell you something about this 1.8 million. I'm sorry, before coming on, I tried to call this family involved with this money, that if I come out clean and talk, and so that they can also come and testify. They said no, they want to stay out of this, and I understand the reason why they want to stay out of it. They explained to me why they want to stay out of it. Some of them are already safe in places where they can talk, but they want just to stay out of it. But they give me the go ahead to say something, because I struggled to intervene when the person was arrested that got them this 1.8 million. They were asking for 5 million. The Bui warriors. They were asking for 5 million francs CFA. But the people begged, talked until 1.8 came in. Because when I called, they said, look, you don't work for the government. We don't say, Kavi, you are the devil in Bui. We don't listen to you. You don't work for the government. You people don't want a government. You people want to work for an individual. You guys are terrorists. That was the response they gave to me. I said, look, I formed you guys. I trained some of you guys. But I'm telling you that what you people are doing is going to turn the people against us. And this is not the reason why we picked up arms in the first place. They say, who am I to lecture them? They should come and take the gun and fight. You know, at the end, 1.8 million was dropped. There is another person who paid 2 million. There's another person who paid 2 million. I'm trying to talk with him. If he says okay, then he will be here in the next show, because that one he can be easily talked to. 2 million. 2 million that people are paying for this and that. So when you listen to shit like this, and then you see feed your head and you say, oh, our Bui warrior, oh, our this. Look, these guys carefully use the name Bui. Deceive almost everybody in Bui, but not me. That name Bui, when somebody hears the name Bui, he or she feels so related, so attached, so touched by the name Bui. He or she feels responsible, ownership, you know. That is that name they used to go behind it and start doing what they are doing. And I warned them in a meeting. I said, this group is purely a Sako group. They said, no, we have nothing to do with Sako. Look, they refused. PK, you were there. One of those meetings. You people cannot fool me. You can fool some other person. Look,
yeah, but I will talk before.
Got a track record in any revolution or in anything. I want to believe I have it. Before you people start this study, I already know everything, because you talk to one person who knows another person who knows me. You talk to another person who knows another person who knows me, and still get back to me. That Elvis is one of the members of the Joint Chief of Staff of Sako. Some is still frightening to some of them. That Wisters and the rest will arrest guys who are going to be at the route as a center where we'll be distributing materials so they can get their materials and go back to their various destinations, murder them, and then he will run, not to ABC, not to SCBC. He will run but to ABC. Then you know where his loyalty is. So you do not need a scientist, a mathematician, or in fact, it is not something that you need an operation table, you know, to see where it is leading to. And this is the shit that we have found ourselves in. I have said, please, dear Amazonians, you must not love Sheikh Kabio Mili. You must not love Piki. You must not love Comrade Verla. You must not love T-Boy. You must not love Cho Ayaba. What you should love is the truth. What you should love is the action that leads positively to what you want. If ADF is giving you that action, but you wish that that action should have been given by a group called a government, please work hard within that government to form a group that will be giving you that pleasure. But if you see that that group don't have the skills to get you to your joy, then like the joy you see, but not the persons behind. We are not begging for love. We should love what the ADF is doing. The ADF as a structure, not as the people, not as Sheikh Kadi, not as Dr. Cho Ayaba, not actions that will lead us to independence are what we are looking for. And not buying people to go and kill somebody to take their materials. Look, in total, they have spent 6 million and they are still spending. They have spent 6 million to get Comrade Verla and to get General Big Number, because that one will be coming in. Because they also spend money in order to kill General Big Number in Ground 1. 6 million francs CFA. Why can't they assemble this money and choose somebody from Europe or America, say, look, this is 6 million. Go to where these guys used to buy material and try to get our own materials from there. This is positive competition. This is how it goes. You use this money and buy your own material and go home. Why not even get money, train your own soldiers, and then we fight? If, let's say, the IG had a strong defense group from the time they started, though ARA went to ASCT1, if they had a strong defense group that they had to get materials for them, together with ADF, would have defeated La République du Cameroon. But people raised money from my Chictoboya, from my citizen slavery, from everything. They have used that money not to fight La République du Cameroon, but they have used all the money to fight the ADF. Until they have not even succeeded. They have succeeded, yes, in sending the ADF out in areas that the ADF controlled before. We had areas where schools were going, Mato, Kwakwa, Teke. We controlled all of those areas. You see those in their houses with helmets. When they came in a county by this IG, look, those areas are controlled today by La République du Cameroon. Look at Bui, when we were controlling Bui, and when Guinea was still there, giving all the in and out, the transaction, replacing the tapo, blocking and doing this. La République could not move into our villages and quarters like they are doing now. But these guys thought their fight is against the ADF, and that without the ADF, they will be stronger. Where are they? Where are they today? The whole of Southwest is gone. Now they are in Bui. And I hear them now they've started to talk about the Bamina Brigade. They are trying to get into Bamida Brigade, into Alabukam. They have started talking about Alabukam. Very soon you see, because of the support of stupid people who are just filled with hate, they might broke Alabukam, God forbid. And what? Look at how they got into Batigo. Now La Republic is all over the place. But some of us don't see. Black man from nature, from history, always kill those who are struggling to freedom. And then they only read from history some decades after and regret their actions. Kill ADF and see what will happen to Amazonia. Rest my case.
Wow. We thank Sheikh Kabi Omelim for this. We want to hear from PK, and then after that we go to T-Boy. Hello, PK?
Most probably, Comrade Verla, let me give T-Boy the space because I think since he's on ground one, then I'll come in later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Hope you wouldn't mind, brother. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello? T-Boy?
Yeah, that's good because my battery also left me on the way. So, thanks very much, Comrade Vela and Kavi. See, I really come to this live show for the behalf of all the soldiers because I know what they are really going through. They really know it's not easy for them to drive this La Republic, and I know every blessed day what they are going through. But now they are not afraid of La Republic; they are now afraid of their own brothers. So I really talk for these people in Bui. When Avis come to the game, he asked me how that he just came and he want to know how things are going. I explained to him. For me, I was so okay because anyone that want to support a struggle, you should support a struggle. So I was with Avis along, but I never know there will be another plan B or any plan. The same as I train mini soldiers because ADF train mini soldiers. They don't discriminate whether it's a which group or which group. They are mini soldiers now that they are in their own group, but they are from ADF. So when Avis come to the game, I explain to Avis, I advise Avis how to play in Kumba to organize those boys in Kumbo. But now things just changed when he started that ADF is not working. I tell Avis that no, ADF we started in Bui, and I explained many works in Bui. There's this that was a general. The man that the one that is the general. This guy after Chacha.
Isobu.
Manual 1010. Yeah, Manual 10.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So I was also chatting with them. So, but I let Avis know that fun.
Okay, and Mano Tiger.
And me and Avis and the other people, they were the people that start in Bui. No matter what, no matter who come to Bui, but if any group want to come to the Bui, let them come and we can win this struggle, and anyone here can win this struggle. It's fine for me. I don't why they are driving ADF or why they say no. The ADF are the one driving Bui Warriors or white. I say no. ADF can never do that. I tell them that ADF can never do that. Even that yesterday, that when this Agaba, when the big numbers went to Bui, I call Avis myself. I tell Avis that no, they do not go to attack Bui Warriors. The record is there, and you can see play it out. They do not go to attack Bui Warriors. So please keep themselves. He assured me that those boys. So I was really with these people. I never know something was behind. And I always tell you that if truly you are working, I always talk about Sako. That Sako was the one wanted to put me down when in Bali, in the shop in Bali. That was my first time talking to Sako. That Sako was ordering General Gaddafi to put me down. Let General Gaddafi. All those boys are no more because of and all is from the game they are playing now because of their own other brothers. They set up all over like that. So a lot of soldiers are dying. So, but I want to let them know that, let all Amazonians know that all the soldiers, all the Bui warriors, they are my brothers. They are all one, and we love them. So, and I really want that we should be together. I don't like, they have convinced them with money, blackmail everyone. For that one, I know. That one is clear. So, when it's come to this game now that they wanted me to put General Big Numa down, they come with this, that he murdered about 33 men in Batibo, something like that. I called Big Numa myself. I talk with Big Numa because I believe Big Numa. I know that ADF, anybody that is from ADF soldiers can never do such a thing. Big Numa has shown me that nothing has happened, and Big Numa is even say where he is, there was nothing happening where Big Numa was. So I talk with Elvis. I talk with Che Sisi, Louis Stars. So but my focus now, please, I'm pleading all the Bui leaders. They should stop all this game that they are playing. If we continue like this, there's no way we will win La Republique. I don't afraid of La Republique, but I'm afraid. I know they are after me. That's very clear. They're after me. But I let Elvis know, and I let even the guy that was, his name was called Jimmy. I let him know that if I wanted to take Jimmy, I could have taken Jimmy here. That's a small thing for me. I could have taken Jimmy here, but I never wanted it. So what I'm saying is, please, I'm pleading them. They should stop. And I will not allow them. ADM must be in Bui. That's the reality. ADM must stand in Bui, and I will stand there.
All right. All right, T-Boy, you done?
Okay, can I come in?
All right, we are hearing. So we have PK. PK is going to speak. And then after that, we are going to listen to hardcore screenshots. Screenshot. Now it's like screenshot from Shay Luisas. What he's saying. Screenshot from Elvis. And straight hardcore audios. PK, take over.
You know, there is something that I want to say from what I picked up something from Comrade Kavi, that in some people are, you know, they have this tendency of, you know, working as one. When you hear anything, they can defend it to their last call. When you hear Bui on so, you know, you see it across the communities. You see across in the various communities across the globe. There are so many people in Salt World who just hear the name Bui Warriors and they hear the name Bui Worldwide. They just have that affiliation towards it. Our own point, what we are trying to do is to let them know the evil hand that is within that Bui Worldwide and what they are doing to our people. Yes, we need resources to finance the revolution. We don't need resources that they are going to use killing our own brothers. The fight is against La Republique of Cameroon. When we started this whole thing in Kumbo, there was unity, unism amongst these fighters. You never heard all this. They were consistently, I mean, there were times that we battle in Takija. Things will become hot. We'll send for reinforcement from, how do you call it? From back. General Kapo will be sending reinforcement from there. Hassan will be sending reinforcement from Banten. To go to one spot and fight. When it came to fighting like Republic of Cameroon at the onset, we didn't care where you came from. All they say, we need backup here, we need backup here. They start coming from every angle to challenge and meet these people. That is how we were fighting. Groups were coming, we just know that there was one enemy in Bui, and the Republic was the enemy. They are coming from every angle, and they are coordinating their movement, and they are chasing the Republic out of the territory. So what happened was this. With that unity that existed in Salt, what happened was this. They started trying to buy fighters. You go down, you see a sub-commander, you give him about 1 million. You say, no, I have a commander. You go and see the commander, you say, no, I have someone who is coordinating me. You go to the ground coordinator, you go and say, no. I don't have anything to say about it. This is a body, it's an organization. They'll come up and they'll climb right up to us, the coordinators. We'll tell them that, look, if you want to support this revolution, put the money down onto the boys. You don't need to buy them to belong to a particular faction. You've made them fighting for all these years. Some have been threatening my life. I'll just laugh at them and tell them that, well, go ahead and let's see how it ends out. They did it consistently over and over. And now let one thing for some people to know. These two elements, we call them by name. You don't speak in general, speak in specifics. What is really making some people to be gullible is this. Luis Tas, and Elvis, they are smooth talkers, smooth criminals. Let me put it this way. Very convincing tone. Very, very, if they speak to you, you will not believe that that's a person that's organizing or manipulating these people on the ground. Very convincing. Yeah, no use of words. It's just that some of us who see them for what they are, they can't pull that con on us. That is what has successfully weakened the revolution from within. You look at someone like, how do we put it this way? The people, the likes of Luis Tas, when we started looking at how we can work together in Kumu, despite all these issues, you come and claim that, oh, we are not part of anything, we are part of Bui Worldwide. They take the money from Bui Worldwide and use it to carry out their own agenda from within Kumu. I want to ask some people, from the audios that you have heard, you hear them saying that we don't want Bui Worldwide to know where the money is supposed to be going to. Part of the money being gotten from kidnapping, holding people for ransom in Bui, to use the money to kill another Ambas, another son of the soil, to kill Verla. The purpose of us doing it is that those people who are putting their money in Bui Worldwide tomorrow don't come and say, had I known. They are using, because if you look at the technical, I keep on saying, and I throw it as a challenge to solve people. Name one camp that ADF has gone and attacked in Bui. One. Just one camp. First of all, our checkpoints were attacked, food destroyed, boys shot at. Our was burned down. We never reacted. They even went, you can know what you are supporting. People went as far as destroying a health unit that was serving the population. Is it okay? It didn't end there. Still their manipulation within the so-called Bui warriors. They manipulated and it led to the death, the killing of this doctor, Simone, who was helping the people in that area. As I saw people, they don't fool people that easy. I want to let those who are putting money in the Bui Worldwide, current Bui Worldwide, there is an initiative currently going on now. We are trying as hard as possible to bring Saul to reason. And I will say this, I don't know that I'm permitted to do that, but I'll do it here openly. My brothers are here. I don't know how they're permitted, but I'll say it. We have extended from that initiative, from neutral Saul people. They have brought together the ADF people. They try to bring together those who are responsible for the Bui warriors. They don't attend the meetings. They have been running away. We have decided to table an official letter to Bui Worldwide that this initiative is going on. We need peace to reign in Saul because we care for our people. We want this terrorism in Saul to end. This week, we're supposed to table a letter to officially to Bui Worldwide so that we can seek a means to bring that chaos in Saul to order. The handlers of the Bui Worldwide, they have refused to attend 2-3 consecutive meetings. This meeting is not organized by ADF, it's organized by neutral people from Saul, trying to bring us together. All the ADF stakeholders are ready, and we have been attending these meetings. They have called upon the Bui Worldwide handlers, the Ducintas and the Elvis to come and sit and let's talk and fix this issue in Saul. They have been running away because they have a special agenda. You cannot run forever. I call you guys the butchers on Saul. You are instrumentalizing these children and doing what you have been doing. start today. This whole chaos doesn't start today. I will say it openly because I stand by my word. People ask me a lot of questions. Oh, Pascal Kiki, we saw you making proclamations that they should take out a soldier. I was doing damage control. We have been killing ADF fighters over. We have now been talking. Over 8 ADF fighters have been killed to the sub-commanders in SOT. ADF camps were attacked and run over by the same element. I, like the coordinator, I hold that responsibility to protect those boys on the ground. It's my role, the role given to me by the ADF organization. Protect those boys. Let them fight for self-defense. And if you see an enemy coming after you, make sure you take the enemy out first before it kills you. Soldier that is fighting for this revolution. If I see an internal enemy, an internal threat, I'll make sure that I face it squarely and I talk about it. People will say that they can't do with that label. I say yes, because we have substantial evidence of how many ADF fighters have been killed by this same this cabal. And if we think we're joking, we try to even bring peace after that. We thought they had brought peace. They see what happened. They killed Nginyam later on. They killed ADF fighters. They're killing civilians every day and going. They are burning down and destroying help posts, killing people consistently. If those people who could even make comments, they would see very well why I said it. And I said that I did that because they were already killing ADF fighters in dungeons, tapping millions of CAV from them. I couldn't stand and see this carnage being done to my people, and I sit quiet. I don't make sure that I bring it to order. Elvis Vekijika and Luis Tas, you guys have instrumentalized our boys to be killing our other children on the ground because of quest for power. There is no government in Ambazonia. There is no government. There is a revolution, there's revolution going on the ground. And I have to say this to the fighters who ever come across this video. You people have eaten together in one pan. Chacha ate together with Nginyam. But Chacha gave orders for Nginyam to be executed because he was hearing from these guys from outside. Chacha wanted to spill the beans, but he realized that what they were doing or using him, they were instrumentalizing him. His mind opened up. He came to order, and Chacha said, I cannot do this anymore. That's why they killed him from within the Bui warriors. We have that evidence, clear evidence. He was murdered amongst the Bui warriors. The time will come when we'll put out those things. We'll put out all those things. But within the Bui warriors, those ones that are walking around have been instrumentalizing them. They have been instrumentalized. They plotted the death of Chacha from within them. We have that evidence, substantial evidence. All in all, one thing I will say is this. As long as you pick up your gun to face the enemy, look out for Ambazonia. Those of you that have been used to try to kill your own brothers and have been killing your own brothers, think you are weakening yourself and increasing the chance for you to be killed. Because the more you weaken your other brothers, that's how they're going to come after you. For instance, let me put it this way: the same Kikaikom area that Chacha's camp was there. Who was the major camp that was backing up Chacha all the time that the body comes to the area? Was Nginyam's camp. It was Nginyam's camp that was always going to fight to propel these people out. And that was the spirit. Now you weaken other camps to push them out. You expose yourselves, even if you are causing what amount of havoc in Seoul, you expose yourself to be killed by the Republic of Cameroon. And they are happy seeing us tearing ourselves apart. I want to give one last word. Let the handlers of the worldwide and Seoul people globally, we are ready. We have said that we need a delegation from you to come out and join this peace initiative. A couple of people from the warriors who are handlers of the warriors, they cannot arrest Seoul and put Seoul under their control. We need people from Bui worldwide to send in a delegation for peace initiative that's been initiated by neutral Bui people. They are not ADF, they are not so-called Bui warriors, they are neutral Seoul people who mourn for our land, who cry for what is happening in our land. They are putting an initiative together and they have said that let all come and sit and talk. All ADF stakeholders are there. We are waiting for those people to come and talk and let the delegation to sit down with us and let's flush this whole thing out from SAW. Anybody who is not for it, let's be very clear about it. Anybody who is not for this initiative in SAW, we will expose you, will expose your family, and will make sure that when this war is over, we'll ban you out of SAW, we'll banish you and your family out of SAW. That is a punishment that we need to implement. We are not going to play around and allow our children to be killed and expose our children to be killed. The initiative is currently going on. And we want the so-called Bui worldwide to set a delegation, let them join the Bui for Peace initiative. And let's see how we can resolve this issue and focus our attention on the enemy. We stand for the fact that we, from the ADF perspective, that's why our soldiers have always tried as much as possible not to raise their guns on their own borders. We stand for the revolution, and we still have a very strong Bui, ADF in Bui. We still have a very strong, let Ambazonians know that we are still strong and we are ready to work with whoever, so long as we are facing a common enemy. But the only thing that we are proposing is let Bui war, if the so-called Bui warrior can come to sense, let them fight on their lane, we fight on our lane, and we face a common enemy. So that's what I have to say. Sorry, I may have taken a long time, but Comrade Verla, you can go ahead.
No, thank you so much for that. We are going to start showing you the screenshots. But let me answer this call. Let's listen because we want the public people to talk. Let's listen to what the people want to say. Maybe somebody want to say something. Feel free. Many people are here. You can direct your question to anyone. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to Liberation TV. Welcome to Hardcore Evidence. Welcome to the Truth Talk Show.
Wow, it's a great pleasure. It's a great pleasure.
All right, sir. We are having 1 minute each. One minute each for a call, so you can summarize like in 1 minute. That would be so good.
All right. Actually, I don't really have something most important to contribute.
Yeah.
But I just want to thank you and the brother that you have just invited on your show. I mean, for the work that you are doing in that great county, because it has really been a mess. But you guys are making sure that everything should get back on track. I'm not a good person, but I'm fulfilling this struggle concerning the incident that happened with those guys that were actually killed. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre. And this kind of thing will not happen again. And it can only not happen when you have people like you guys that stand for the truth and you are ready to die for the truth. I appreciate you a lot, my brother. And I appreciate the guest that you have actually hosted today. Let God continue to protect and guide you guys. Let God continue to protect and guide you guys until we have this our revolution, until we have our independence, until we have our independence. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate the work you guys are doing.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, and God bless you.
Bye.
Good. Thank you so much. So I did not intend to bring the screenshot out. But however, we understand that Amazonian people have been, scammed a lot, that there's a lot of fake news out there, and you always want to see all hardcore evidence before you believe. Now, I know you are all intelligent people. We know that the things that we are going to show you, you can take it even to war remit, fax it, and you will see the reality. Take it to any whatever intelligence that exists on earth. If you send money to somebody by war remit or whatever, you will see what they call, you will see the reference number. And now I was trying not to show you who the Nigerian officials were that they have used to kill me. I'm going to show you the Nigerian officials. You are all going to see. I want you to see the first screenshot is just a receipt of, I don't know if somebody talking, I don't know if, hello? Hello? Hello, 1 second, we have a caller. Maybe somebody want to ask a question to you. Hello? Yeah, we are giving calls for, hello?
maybe 40 seconds or 45 to talk on.
Oh yeah, please, right on.
Okay. You day on the show now, Sheikh Kavi day on the show now, PK day on the show right now. I think this talking, right, is not, it be enough and the evidence are so overwhelming. Okay? Now, if you don't notice the trend, Eric don't come on now, if he get fighters them and they take for Bamenda. They dull and stupid as they Amazonia, or I don't know who they are. Why they not ask Eric say, okay, take your own fighters, take us away. Look, Boya is gone. Moyuka everywhere is dead. Stay there and fight there. But he don't just say Bamenda. I mean, I take this thing like play. Eric don't open that money for that. Now for pay these guys them over for attack Bamenda Brigade or for enter within ATF and the other sister forces they forgive. Make una watch, under una know that is what will happen. And again, I don't see somebody to write on your comment section. Take these audios and all those screenshots. Send them for all Bui association. I mean, Bui people can are not as stupid, they know go see reality, so then they take an action immediately. Because this is realize that they will kill you. It's not God. So don't take this like a joke. It will not be joke. Send them for all Bui association. Right there based on the fact. If Bui people say, oh no, it's normal for you to be killed by another stock guy who spend money to kill somebody, that is terrible. It's unacceptable. Nobody talk for Facebook, send them for association, a group them, even write for their group them back home. So that means they see them. Even for the Bui, those illiterate guys, the way they fight for down, they try to advise them. They still say they don't arrive because every send the small 1,000, but they can go kill their brother. Just do that, then please.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. And trust me, not even the AgovC lead lawyer is going to allow this to go. And again, we are not even going to allow. This is just the beginning. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, when I don't hear, when I see the screenshot, see the name, Louis Tas. Now, this is just a receipt I give to you. They mentioned that money was sent from Ground Zero. I want to prove you when Sheikh Louis Tas himself is saying that money is coming from Ground Zero. This is not a lie. Look at this. What do you see here? Who do you see? Shane CC. Don't you not see? Thank you. That is good. I am still making contact with the person in Ground Zero. He is most likely still in the church. They kidnapped a Christian. The person that about a month ago in Bui, in So, 4 million was asked as a ransom. That is exactly the person they are talking about. I said it. Let the family. You know yourself. We want to allow T-Boy to talk before I go on with the hardest core raw audio. T-Boy, you have the mic, brother. Right on. Hello, T-Boy? Hello? Hello? T-Boy? Okay, for the reason that T-Boy is not there, I want you people to listen to one hardcore audio. Listen to this, my people. Right on. Most of these audios are going to be mostly in the dialect, and then some of them are he mixed the language. So please just listen to the hardcore evidence. Listen to this.
Waimbamse, ikinyofen, uwaki for Waimbamse, uwaki wiro tisho, uwaki yogisha, yugaan, we send do internet do the yuri, uri wiri, yon yafamba me woni wafuni, ayoki, compensation to do. So, nyomo de take even key, yogisha, lonye jiven yuri, audio with yuri gijon. Iwi, Gatiki. Itu urke suju un satia dan bifia un sat bufuna de foga sa de bi kamu nyon ni ko ya som don yiben ku yore wede were
Okay, I understand. That's it. As I pada cuci ni, by the way, we might meeting on the just about 1 o'clock. took a very long time to the security meeting. It's taking a very long time. However, yes, the meeting now could you the security meeting. They allow the meeting every Sunday night. Kulo for the order ya to the the transaction rather easier, but to find a way account for using for this mission. That was a very useful kitchen. A key of there, dry application for to Tabolada out of Samanolada out of network. So we're getting quite close to knowing exactly journey times. Okay, Belita.
Okay, so the person who just spoke is Shay Louis Stars 1cc. That is the person who just spoke. And now the person that's gonna speak now is Elvis. And some people might be wondering who Shay Louis Stars is. Maybe some people don't know who he is. This is actually the person who want to end my life, and I want people to see him in picture. And so please watch your screen. You're gonna see him exactly who he is. Don't worry, I show you who he is right now. Might be it's not coming now, but I will let you know who they are at before the end of this show. So please let's listen to Elvis. This is Elvis. Elvis is supposed to be the captain of the Bui Warrior. So he's a commander abroad of the Bui Warrior. Listen to him.
Okay, Belita.
Okay, now this one is Shay Louis Stars now speaking. After hearing from the grounds what they need to do, they are already about to get me. So he's responding. Listen to him. Raw.
Any update or Rajanti Mosimene Omene Leninkur. That is Sadana Oboyona, Mauna Kudre, Kenya. Ada reala ku so ne would text the central text or text shapo sunet kuwa tupo kuyimki for water and more movement berry.
All right, you have heard. When you look at the screen, you see TXN credit account number 2XX28X. This is where this account number on earth is attributed to Shay Louis Stars. And so there is no Interpol on earth or any country that will not know this is Shay Louis Stars, because this is his bank account. And the amount is 500,000. DSBWY IBG UT/UTU/Louis Stars is his name. Date 26 April 2020. Time 18:15. Balance NGL 1,101,992.66. COVID-19 is real. Stay safe. This is the receipt. That is the receipt. And I have multiple of them. Here, watch your screen. You are seeing this communication. Do you see this? They are the people. Right. If you are saying that we are lying, these are more Nigerian police that they want to kill me. I want to show you to know who is the Nigerian police. Are we lying? That is Mr. Jimmy. You have heard them talking about Jimmy. That is Jimmy there. This man is a Nigerian police that have eaten almost all the money of Bui County worldwide. That is the person that's feeding fat on Bui County worldwide money. Because he's the one that is finishing Ambazonians in Nigeria. We have a case for him. Anyways, he's proving somehow that Elvis scammed them and said something that I will let you people hear in the audio. Listen.
So in March, we we wallet. So we mesa. And then we also had to see. I mean, searching for before. I loaded them. You have an akisa. coffee, we get more zala kunir how ane follow. And the more say about only will try to do work here as soon as that. So it's weird or say furry. And it tries to say, okay, that very happy Bamisha.
You heard, this is Shea Louis Stas, the Bui County chairman, saying that this guy, when they receive the audios or videos or chats, they should delete immediately. And when they receive also from him, they should delete. And when they send to him, they should delete immediately, because Franklin is a wise guy and something can happen. Exactly what he's saying here. Look at the screen. They wanted to also kill Big Number. And that's why you see on this chat from Shea Louis Stas, send that to Chief. If he can move in and get Big Number, let's do it, please. I know it's difficult without any money yet, but just try, please. We can't miss him. We can't miss him. This is the police that they're talking about. Maybe you don't know. Mr. Jimmy is here on the screen. Some of you want to have the hardcore. It is here on the screen. We will continue to arrest him and lock him every day. And Elvis will be paying his bail out. That is the economic cost on Elvis and Luisas. That is him. He's eating fat from Bui County worldwide people. All the money of Bui County worldwide. Look. Exactly. So listen to them talking, not me. That's Elvis talking.
Okay,
this is Shea Louis talking.
That's a very good plan and a good deal. The Jumbo, Kiamba, say Nigerians engage. I only 3 million. Convert to Lanzo on you. I mean, in CFA francs. And the Bamsemo say they see how much in CFA francs or in dollars to Bamsi in Menki. And the GBT 15, my own YouTube to see. Who young Mayo, he or more specifically, the chief of the scene, and Bamsin in France, citizen scene, deal than a la complete, and the in the key more Mumbi, but he sounded more good planning. So I'm independent for the good day, right? Or more to the same dealer, or more fun we can together, only we can win it. Well, we can get here, we can kill Mary.
Yeah, T-Boy.
So yeah, the person who just spoke now is Shea Louis Stas, and now is Elvis talking. Listen.
Anyhow, not sure I don't actually want to say, you know, came more mobilized one bomb. You also for through the car.
So now at that point, Elvis and Shea, once you see, we are not together. For one reason or the other, they're always fighting power among the two. There's even a breaking news I will tell you people that once you see, and the UK communities, we are trying to take power from Sako, but that one is not my concern, not my business. I will bring the hardcore evidence of that one later. But because they were divided, now it comes to a time where they want to kill one of their enemy, which is a merciful truth speaker, which is the humanitarian person for Bui, who believe in the truth, Verla. Now they came together. They unite not to fight La Republic. They united just to kill me. Listen now, as they united now, how they are talking together.
When I'm coming to them, the whole day I'm really tired of more because of delays. We allow an emergency, but Bamsi Consilawi. Bamsi says that Sisi already underground 1. I mean, Sisi already underground 0. So I look for mobile money, mobile money, or wire Bamsi use. And I think that is the easiest and quickest one that you would get. Bamsi is for like more, probably 1.8 million. And then Cecilia from Professor, probably just slightly less than that. So I can get that's more serious and 2 million somehow by the end of today. At least I have 2 million. See the France. the adversity one in the Rally, we probably finish, probably get some more. The difficulty when PDG, we actually wedding maps in how many kilometer more than you know, I can you continue ground zero, I mean continue ground one, but can you care what you so of course, for the and I picture. I know I'm trying to really acquire details of your boy you form. It's difficult for the so we have to struggle hard to get the funds out of where they are because we cannot justify for the young coin. All right, so
to the people of Bui County worldwide and the people of so you heard you have been scammed. They tell you that will not tell you what they want to do with the money. That he cannot tell you because some of you were asking what they wanted to do for that emergency. They fool you, they want to buy some weapon, but those were ADF. And now because they want to kill somebody, they don't want to tell you. That is how they kill Shaja. Kill the 38 soldiers in Bui. And Vitaya is gone. Shafe is gone. Tamfome is gone. Pajoro is gone. Tamwero of Almighty, the one who used to be the highest promoter of the culture also, gone. 5 of the Bui warriors killed themselves in Vekovi camp. Shot and killed a couple in front of their children, in front of the civilians in Vekovi. A couple, 2 people shot in broad daylight. Exactly, that's how it was planned. Hear it from here.
Mobile money number, 120 that should come in the next not too long from now. And then the other one, Rashid, I have one more confirmation. So it's already a while ago. All right, it was Beja. OPG general understanding of our situation. It is just the difficulty of coordinating money from different countries to one pot. Okay, Asia.
Amamo no ba mshate wenno mkongo bam. So kinyo ngede benam kita fo yung yeji fo wiria yo kinjise wira sunen wit. Wira sunen de Luista Nyoisa awlim mun sako vewe pus de yeji uda Bui County Chairman ana yelim jinnos i UK fasa. So when never naka drede asala wira jinnos yulim yi una fer wa fe wiri wa se wiri fa wa ku ibinkira kuna yuri da vewe wiri yon kada bana ke wa wori yon ke wori awasan fayi dan yi mo yeji yeban ku yuncho ya service ve kijika awlim ji sakos joint chief of staff and coordinator of Bui warriors. So the warrior control one way san fa wa yon ji Bui warrior wa funin for was an independent awli bin kenelan wa bam sen ne shawni nin bin ken bin rangarada atia the warrior sanjo. So when you even go you mo ji se show is den bay Luista una Elvis Bay she wants to see adam go full anyo kira ya be yi fere with them yen even nin ki from bam sen do when you now know ye jam bam se show you allow ni wa justify bi on bam sen se de bena e mam sa ke foji ayuida one was no mo wo yidre US was on you Franklin when ki won ki jung on you Verla Franklin wo yi lim rank yi ki nyoka dem fo yen ni non ki ku ga na ka jung beta bam sen se de bena ala wiri team if bam up to 6 million francs CFA ya fo wero yuida Franklin un general number. So yon kira na ki worry so we yi din kinyo ka dem kin ki de ke am non yi ene kinyo ka be foreign de ben lake dem yuri igar betu urben igar won men na den bawo yonga woni wiro ke ko ko kinyo fen ai ta undu de me fo dran anta into o kit ko won ta into o tu ko ko doni be aga yon gon yi won na dem ba ke ko kinyo fen we Bui warrior dem awa fa sunin aga yokin aga kini inin ki fauni yiti angara jam ga fonta de jawa ma ada ngire la republic yo yawa ma abitu be sencho anyo ke mo be kata ye jawa yi even waki ke nyo ki sha nyo ki chan abari yo lo kere nyo ken bobo baga yon len bana Franklin ke de fa ke kunki abo we yoki mo ganen boku so nyo ngina nak de fo ben ki yeji wiri punya ga ani ke nyofen ala yo din mo ko du bodo mo wiri ya kube bo ki akadwa shiga da wo ki akadwa shiga da mo ayuire wire basan yuire wire la republic ko san yuire tube basan ben bi ka wonto yenen to bin kira da kifa ke wedam sheshen kifa ke wedam sheshen when chanti when kubsi alivani when chanti ayada nyo garangi beri wen kin ke da step 1 ma step 2 we ya da wori ndanje na yuri beri wen na bene
beri feye okay boson la yuri lenji wiri wasungnin len wira mo de vela draji some people are before we are waiting for some people to come. Let us introduce who is Shey Louis Sass. Shey Louis Sass is that person that you saw in ABC TV. You can see him here. Shey Louis Sass is that man, that father that we saw in ABC TV on the occasion when the forces of Amazonia were arrested in Bui by the Bui warriors. This is him on the screen as you saw him exactly in ABC TV. Now, who is Elvis Vekijika? Elvis Vekijika is this man here who lied that he is a captain in U.S. Army and he is not. Whether he is or not is not even our business. But this is one of the people that want to kill a human being. That is him there. You can see him. For those of you who don't know who he is, watch your screen. You can see Elvis. He's here on the screen. And Shey 1cc, who doubles as the chairman for the Bui County, worldwide as they call it, county by county. That almost finished me. That is him right here on the screen. You can see him. Those are the people that have been killing your children in Bui. You accuse the enemy when the enemy cannot even enter Bui. When the ADF used to block Bui and the enemy cannot enter. These are the people that we are succeeding and killing your children and you thought was the enemy when we already defeated the enemy a long time ago. Now, well, we are going to leave the floor to everyone to talk and then calls. We want to answer your calls. Subsequently now, I will bring everything out. And for the plot to kill big number, it's another talk show another day because we know your time. So another talk show we will announce is how they plot to kill big number with hardcore evidence. Thank you so much. And the floor is PK. What do you have to say? People will be calling. And PK, do you have anything to say before the calls are coming? Sheikh Avi, are you there? We understand from Africa, T-Boy is here. Maybe he want to conclude before he go because of data. Maybe. T-Boy, you have anything you want to say? Hello? Hello?
Hello, my brother. Hello, Verla.
Hello?
Can you get me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right on.
I'm getting you. Can you get me?
Right on, yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. Can you get me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. Thanks very much for the good work that you have been doing. You are a rare breed in this our revolution. There are the lights like you because you focus on the enemy. And we see power mongers amongst us. These are the type of people who think that, oh, when we gain independence tomorrow, they want to rule the nation, they want to be the president, they want to be the ministers. They are already grasping for power. They are grasping for power. Nation that we are still struggling to free. So I just want to tell you this, brother. I want to tell you this. Nobody will kill a warrior who stands for the truth. Nobody will kill him. God knows why you had to go down to uncover this truth, to purge this revolution, to pull out the ills, the vermins, the demons amongst us. God sent you there for a reason, to expose this evil amongst us. All I can say is this. So people, you have a good heart to free our people. You know your sons have fought across Amazonia. We fight like one as Ambazonians. That has always been our, that's always been our focus. And someone has never been a greedy man. And someone has never been lost for power. We stand for the truth. That's why if you go to Saw, one of the biggest, one of the most popular names in Saw is, they call it Bomb Truth. So I'm also appealing to the worldwide, those who are there ignorantly contributing money. We series that our brother, our able brother Verla, who's been fighting for Ambazonia. We hope that the various series that is going to pull out will help to let the people shine more light on this evil in Saw. Like you said, like public, the amount of people who have died in Saw have not been killed by like public, but have been killed by this arm, be it infiltrators in this revolution. The moment people like the John Egia started talking about Bui, that's when the blood of Saw people started spilling. We've always stood for the truth. And I hope and I wish that as we have extended, the coordinators of the Bui for Peace initiative, they have extended a hand and an official letter to Bui Worldwide. We want Bui Worldwide to send in a committee to sit together in this particular meeting, the Bui for Peace, so that we can resolve this problem in Bui. We shame the evil in Bui. We find out those who don't want that our children to fight together and fight the common enemy. We find out those who don't want, those who have been killing our other, civilians. This gang, these thugs, they are running dungeons in Saw, carrying out execution, carrying out imprisonment, extortion. They have no respect even for their fathers. They lock up their mothers, extort finance from them. They steal cows. That's what they have been doing. All I can say is that let the Bui Worldwide know. We are trying to let them understand that this is what is happening to the money that some people are contributing and putting there. Two crooks, two vermins, they are using the money to be killing other sort of children. It's time we clean house. It's time we seek peace and refocus our energy on the enemy. Like our brother Verla said, there was once a time when the Republic of Cameroon could not even come into our territory. We used to stop them from the entrance of Bui. Stop those from those coming from Cambe. They couldn't penetrate, they couldn't get into Bui. Our boys fought and stopped the burning of houses in Kumbu. It wasn't like a matter of choice. Like the Republic, it's not a matter that they had the choice. They didn't stop intentionally. Our boys stopped them from the burning of houses. Moving around our territory. We are here from the ADF. I speak on behalf of the ADF. We are here to seek for a common path, to focus our energy on the enemy. We call on Bui Worldwide to step up, send a committee in this Bui for Peace. We are ready from the ADF perspective. We are ready. All our representatives are there. We have mutual Bui people who are there. We've been inviting the handlers of Bui warriors who are part of the Bui Worldwide, trying to siphon money from Bui Worldwide for their own personal agenda. We've been trying to take them to come and let's have a discussion, but they have been running away because they know they are for a different agenda. But you will not fool some people. Let Bui Worldwide step up and do its part. This is history for tomorrow, and will be judged by our actions for today. Thank you very much, Comrade Verla. And I just want to also say that your boys in Saw, the genuine fighters, they need resources to continue to put in the work. We're also trying to see how we can form alliance across Trundunga and see how we can collaborate with Kitunia, because we have to continue to understand that we fight a single battle. We fight a common enemy. Thank you very much, Comrade Verla, and keep on doing the good work. God knows why they sent you. God knows why you to ground 1 and even to ground 0 to find out the ill in Saul and to expose this evil in Saul. Thank you.
And thank you so much, PK. Thank you so much, Logistic Chief. You know, I want to shock AgovC now. I want to shock ADF. AgovC, about a year ago, we also uncovered, T-Boy is here, Elvis, I said Elvis this time, gave an amount of money so that all commanders of ADF in Alabukam should be bought. And in that money, all the ADF commanders of Alabukam were to be paid 25,000 each to become ADF and go under their structure. In other words, the people think that Elvis is only a captain for Bui. He is after Bishop John Ejawa is him. It's been like this for more than a year. Ambazonian people don't know. It's not only Bishop Ejawa alone. Elvis of Bui, who is a captain as they call it, also was arranging to pay all ADF commanders, mission commanders and generals and colonels 25,000 each to become and come under their county by county. These are hardcore evidence. Take it to the office of ADF. These are hardcore evidence. We have receipts. We don't talk what we don't have evidences. Just like the evidence of the UK community, the UK county community want to use Luistas to overpower Sako. So all the Sakorians in UK also came together and they have a movement that is slow to take over power from Sako, because within them, they know that Sako is now non-legitimate and Sako is now disturbing their movement. And so the UK Sakorians, the UK IG people of Sako, came and arranged behind the scene to outsmart Sako and put Shea 1cc as the president for whatever they call it, whatever. This, we have hardcore evidence. And all those IG of Sako people in UK, you know we know. And you know, we know what you are hiding. Exactly, that's what we are saying here. We have receipt here with bank account, everything, reference number on the screen. Now, I don't know, Shay, you want to say something, or maybe Mr. T-Boy want to say something? If not, I have another one hardcore evidence or one hardcore audio to share here, so you will laugh. I mean, I'm the one they wanted to kill, right? Is Shay there or Shay left? All right, let us listen to this one.
Kita lihat. Mpok ji akefo yi Jimmy Kia ji January.
This is Jimmy.
Kefo radio kan wungu.
Jimmy is here.
Jimmy kefo
on the screen. Jimmy is there on the screen.
What also ma teacher na security yo not sure.
That is Jimmy.
Ayulen kete yo ferry. Ayo ki yo sai ton ba zin. Ide me fo nga angaru ne drana. Akete garanti bo aki program first kira ke Jimmy garu. O for la fa du betre for fundra. Jimmy garu agaru ipo. Kéo la đủ ra voi tục ở mỗi lần bị nên mỗi lần vô phê, you know, cú yếm kia gì cái gì đấy cả, pero, yeah, anh đã ý cái người kia cả cú yếm mỗi lần như vậy ta với nhau, kia ở hotel, o, dù được rồi ông vào uyo ta vậy nào, uyo ta vậy nào, so akiji, uganan, ayitra suspect ya với nhau nên hayu mo yongji mo ilina police abo rawo kabo wuchagi do, so amen kiji ganyo wane yo drasa ju atu gira Jimmy kiga kriga akwenji iga ko ditene yo mo nyo gana. Anyway, yim ki mo nyo tanwombi ade ke jama'an mo huje ben Jimmy gana version.
Then I watched Jesus movie and remember how they killed Jesus Christ. How they said that, oh, populations are just rallying behind him. He's becoming very famous. Let us kill him. Pontius Pilate, if we don't kill him, he's gonna take everything. Platus, where are you? You can hear what he's saying behind the scenes, saying that I am going to spend more money to make sure that the sticks don't go anywhere. You have heard. Listen to the second one. This is Aries. So he's saying that the day I remove the audio of the message out is going to be a problem. Now I am bringing back the audios that you yourself spoke from your own mouth. What about that? PK, maybe you have a question for you. Let's listen. Maybe there's a question for you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Greetings to the platform. I just wish to say the audios you are playing, can you please translate? Because we don't understand anything. Just like Arab.
I think that you are coming later. I think that you are coming later because the translated copies we are all shown. So please, if you miss the show, somebody can come, and that's why we did it one time. So there's a particular interval where most of the audios were translated. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. So listen to this one. So he is saying that if I put his audio out of the meeting that we chaired, I record things from the state of New York. In the state of New York in America, you can record somebody and put without a consent. Maybe you don't know the law. United States is a state. Every state has its own law. Why I do things from New York? Because I can record you in New York with or without notice. And there's nothing you can do about it. That is New York only. Among all the 50 states, plus Washington, D.C. District. Only New York you can record somebody without a consent. And there's nothing you can do about it. I have spoken here. Listen to another audio. These are hard audio that I want you to listen and see how evil it is. We have a caller coming. Maybe there's a question for PK to answer. PK, maybe there's a question for you to answer. Hello, caller? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you. You have 1 minute. Right on and speak. You have a question you can ask. PK is here. PK can answer your question.
Okay, no, apparently not a question. I just want to make a comment. Thank you so much for these audios. These audios, then we will keep them. Okay? Some person say me they share them for we forum them and other forums. They be very important. Secondly, the approach we want to use them. When we want to use them. The issue of, remember how the key phone now issue of peace. We are raw. Sometimes you have to do the wrong thing to get it right. If we make peace, that's for a pretense when I make peace. Those guys in arm's way. Those guys are evil. They will never empower the boys on the ground. Peace will reign. That's what I tell you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, and God bless you. We heard from the caller. PK, do you have any comment? All right. So let us listen to this audio here.
Mo wula tumji ayong ajiben jimeki dua that is too far. Mo yung kan jik nyokin dan nyokin limalat, you know. But as it stands, kiwa kiven gat le atla fa jimik ben wundu version, so that Mo Franklin around, we don't know what he's doing. I'm a more young. I think my sentiment has been very clean and clear. But with our phone chances, it's really I yellow at the 1 minute care phone. I want me, I will shine it in 1 minute. But when you call it, so Nkileja Kufara Jimmy will do a version. Unfortunately, the whole day, but like your phone there before soon also. But we are far anyway, we in team on your video. And don't be demoralized. I'm right here with you, and I support you as much as I can. You know me, Akimo. I stuck straight. I keep you bomb book, keep him sweet, keep on him sweet. And boy, bin.
Aye, ten months suyo. The way I'm gonna we shoom suyo. Titi. But ye, I don't mince words. Now you know. Cake it like here for drinking your key even more when the captain the wounded bit. But I can be a bomb suyo. Like I said, like I said to couple, which is out there, I know. But we have to trust each other. We have to trust each other to work well. And I'm tired, I trusted what you were doing, and I still trust what you're doing. And I'm sure I keep pressure over you, don't you matter? I think that pressure, if he's imagining that he might not have sticks and it's aki moderate then the mali adunku more gg we share that kiwo then Jimmy could try a carry vici but we go more okay later.
The people of we county, you have heard what he did with your money. He trusts somebody when it comes to killing a brother, killing a man, killing a humanitarian, killing a father of more than 300 orphans. He don't trust when it comes to killing La Republic. Who is this person? Now, the last one is here. That's Elvis talking now.
Okay, T-boy, you.
Elvis is saying that they can take the money and keep. All he need is material and putting me down. Bui people wanna hear. They don't care about your money where you give them. Listen to what Elvis say from his mouth about your money that you give to them. Listen, not be me to talk. Wanna hear?
No, cái nhà cái kia ở nó bỏ để vô số kia ăn sao vậy? Phần để về Jimmy, về Jimmy living sambam job.
Yeah.
Dia ada kaya form ko promise that.
That is Jimmy. Sambam job. Bui people wanna don't hear. Bui people wanna hear.
Okay, T-boy, you. No, cái nhà cái kia ở nó bỏ để vô số kia ăn sao vậy? Phần để về Jimmy. When Jimmy living some job, they are kaya form of promise that.
So in the course of time, Elvis wanted the material, Shea Luisters wanted the material. At one point they collaborate, at one point they separate, at one point they collaborate. They don't trust each other. And there's also another heartbreaking news that if Elvis himself had, Shea Luisters paid amount of money to buy SIM cards so that he can give to all the warriors, commanders, and generals, so that he can be the one now controlling them, because he thinks that Elvis is not doing what he wants to do, like killing people. And Elvis said, no, he's the one who is commanding the killing of civilians, killing of people. That he's the one who first of all bought the SIM cards and gave them. So, Shea Luisters wanted foreign SIM card from Ghana or Nigeria to give to all the Bui county. He paid the money, I think 1,500 already for this. And Elvis does not know. This is the game that was going on. They want to outsmart Sako and put Shea once you see Luisters. Then Shea Luisters want to outsmart Elvis and control all the Bui warriors. Over to you, PK. PK, over to you. We may conclude.
Okay, you know, thank you, Comrade Vera. When you sit back and listen to what this guy, that's why I'm saying that these are smooth, manipulative criminals. They are plotting to harm our own. That's why I say that when these guys speak in front of you or anywhere, soft-spoken, smooth, very convincing, but deadly and poisonous. He talks of people duping people to take them, they can share the money, but he wants the materials. Money that Banso people contribute every day and give to him. What does he do with the money? He is talking of taking money from an ADF person who has gone to buy materials to give ADF. They should take the material and give it to him. Thief. But he will sit and take Saw people's money. And whatever he's doing to these children, 5,000 or 25,000, he claims this money. I'm the one that has given you that money, or I did this, I gave you this money, or I treated you with 1.something million. That insult people's money. Let the soldiers understand that it is insult people's money. It's not his money. When you go and look at these people, they don't even contribute a dime in this revolution. They plot for the assassination, they plot for the kidnap for ransom. He cannot say you have seen their hands in this whole thing. Elvis and Louis, they know about the kidnapping for ransom in Saw. Their hands are deep in it. Where comes Elvis, Louis is talking, Louis is talking of money coming from ground one. Where is the money coming from? It's not money they have been organizing and they are kidnapping people for ransom and taking it and sending over to Nigeria to kill you. They will sit and pretend in the diaspora, but they are organizing killers on the ground, kidnappers on the ground, to go around kidnapping and taking monies to go and kill someone in Nigeria. It's good that you have all this evidence. That's why I said God had a reason for sending you to go and expose these people in Saul. I see some people writing on the comment box that, oh, why do we have to make peace with murderers? Yeah, they have a point to say that. But the point is this: we want the worldwide to know where the forces is going to. They will have to starve these murderers, these killers, people who don't care, people who are killing community organizers, people who are plotting and killing, how do you call it, health officers who are helping the people in this dire moment, people who are plotting and organizing for kidnap, for ransom in our territory. Let them know who they are within the warrior structure. They have a different agenda. And I want to say that the real fighters in Saul are still there. They will emerge and they will continue to take this fight to this logical end. What we see now is a bunch of hoodlums, thieves, who are profiteers in this revolution. Because all they know is kidnapping. How often have we heard them fighting in the Republic of Cameroon? How often have we heard them fighting in the Republic of Cameroon in Saul? There was a time that you people heard, close November, December, January, there was consistent battle in Kumbu. I can confidentially say that in some 1 or 2 instances that we have heard, our General Kabo and Ebube, they go out to stop the enemy from entering our territory or entering certain areas. How often do these Buiworo guys go after the enemy? Their enemy one is not like the Republic of Cameroon. Now they are targeting the ADF fighters. As I speak, 2 days ago, they went and cut trees and block roads in certain areas of the village for the villagers not to come out of that area. This morning, they went and put a coffin in one of those areas that they cut the trees and left there, intimidating the villagers and intimidating the fighters. It's not going to work. We'll take control of the situation as time goes on. But they should know the cancer within the so-called Nsop people. I will name them and call them out and shame them. If they are a part of the warrior and the warrior don't purge these people out of that structure, and they continue to fund and sponsor terrorism in Kumbu using these 2 guys, well, history will judge all of us. God knows why they sent you to Nigeria, why he sent you to Nigeria and also to Ground Zero to expose this evil in Saw and to bring hardcore evidence. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, PK. Thank you so much for coming. We want to listen again from this person before we end. Maybe they have a question. Hello?
Okay, yeah, Comrade Verla.
Yes, sir.
Can you? Yeah, I just want to address what Comrade PK is saying.
Yeah, right on.
Careful. We cannot keep making the same mistakes all the time and we expect good results. We do not need to make peace with the warrior. The issue is we need to educate our guys on the ground. Guys, get our communication. Not is not talking with ground zero. There is a communication breach. SCBC and ABC are controlling the narrative on ground zero. These guys, we are lucky to have somebody like T-Boy. Maybe he's engaged with somebody in the ADF to educate him. His brothers are not being educated. We need a communication channel to educate these soldiers. All these things about peace, making peace in diaspora is garbage. PK, you and I sat and saw real time. Arrested the bandits. What happened? There was a meeting, a certain meeting. Never was a meeting. Every time you create these meetings, this peace, whatever you call it, these guys up for failure. What we need to focus on, how can we educate these guys? We need a liberation television that will speak directly with ground zero. All that we are saying here is relevant, but guess what? Ground zero, the villages have access to Facebook. Most of them, if they can go on Facebook, they will not last for 2 minutes. So what happens? We spend the money, buy the weapons, they take the weapons away from you and go on an SCBC. Mate, we need to change our posture. Our soldiers act like gorillas. You leave all that thing, that peace will come after we put order on ground zero. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for always being there when it comes to peace and truth. Thank you. You that I know for more than 3 years is still the same position. Thank you so much, and God bless you. PK, over to you. Is there anything you want to tell Ambazonian people before we leave the platform today? What do you have to say to the people today, sir, before then we greet them, salute them, hold the national anthem, and then we go. So you speak, then I give the last words. We have the national anthem, and that's it for today. And then we will come over again. We also uncovered a plot to kill big number. More than 10 audios to kill big number. And so, right on, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to give a word of thanks to the caller, the last caller. Yeah, thank you. You know, you can't keep on doing the same thing and expect a different result. You made a very good point, re-educating the fighters on the ground. Those are very, very good points from what you are saying. We can be philosophical in our approach, but the practicality is different. You know, we have to approach it from a practical perspective. Yeah, when you hear us talking about trying to make peace, it's not peace with evil. It's some form of exposing to the people who have been contributing to the worldwide what their money has been doing, and to see how we can curb this evil in Congo. And so people will be having some long-standing discussion amongst themselves as far as sponsoring this revolution is concerned. We still have good fighters in Congo. A lot of them who are even fighting with the Bui warriors who were ignorantly fighting, they themselves, at one point, they developed some common sense and they saw that things are not going the way they started this whole thing. They love the name Bui warriors, they joined under it. And I will say this before we close out. I always like to say it. It pains me, it hurts me, because I coined the name Bui warrior with the intention that we can join together and fight a common enemy. I coined that word, Bui warriors, in a meeting that we sat with some genuine Ambazonians within Bui to see how we can stop any form of infighting in Bui. Some people took it, manipulated the whole thing. We only realized that they had created a political wing, and that's a political wing that has destroyed this revolution. The likes of Louis Stas, who joined the political wing and created something, of Bui warriors, we only heard it after them. We are trying to re-educate and solve people where their contribution is going to. So they should know there are still good and able fighters. The peace that we talk of is not fighting, is not bringing peace to people who are killing our people on the ground or our soldiers. The peace that we mean is seeing how we can extract this toxic element within the community and pull them out, both from the diaspora and on the ground. We are seeking for means to cleanse the peace to cleanse from this evil. There are thieves loitering around with guns who have taken advantage of this revolution, and they are going around and terrorizing people. So that's why we are talking about peace. We are looking for a means to extract the bad element within and cleanse so that we can move this battle forward. We still have able fighters, 2 times, 10 times the amount that's on the ground. The ones that are moving around and terrorizing our people. Those are not fighters. Those are not Bui fighters. Bui fighters are still there, intact. The ADF fighters are still there. Even those who were not fighting under the ADF, who have seen they have just decided to withdraw. They are still ready to come back to the field. And unless we clean this up, we identify the bad elements and extract them out. Unless we do that, we cannot pretend, we cannot say evil and we don't call it evil and pretend to tell you romance evil. We are doing everything possible. We are working as a community to purge this evil out of both from the diaspora and also on the ground. And we focus our energy. Let me put it this very, very clearly. We've had a track record in Kumbu of fighting the enemy. We've battled the enemy street to street, blocked them, taking their checkpoints, blocked them from even entering Kumbu. Those fighters are still there, available and ready to fight. But unless we cleanse and bring sanity in Kumbu, it will be very difficult, make their work a bit difficult to carry out. The fighters are still there. That's why we're doing everything possible to see how we can purge the territory, remove the thieves, the ransom, the murderers, those who are the guys who are orchestrating those guys on the ground, to extract them and make sure that they're out of the picture, look for a common ground to refocus and
PK, maybe you have a caller. Maybe you have a caller from the woman of God. Maybe woman of God have a call. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, woman of God.
Oh, I'm so sorry I missed this show because I saw somewhere that the show had been postponed.
Even me, no, the show is just that whatever, some technical fault happened, we couldn't go to the ABN TV, so we just decided to say we never give up, we don't blink, and I am having so much psychological problems, and because of all this attempted thing and so on and so forth, but because of the nation and the blood of our people, we can't give up. I am struggling and fighting and making sure that we make it happen. Yeah, right on.
Okay, thank you so much for putting up with the fight, and we are very thankful to God that you are alive. There is something that I would like to say. When it comes to warfare and time for battle, I know there are times that you're weary and you were wishing that things could be smooth. There could be a clear battleground, level ground for you to just fight freely. The fact that we have all these obstacles is still part of the warfare. And the fact that things are going the way they are going is still part of the warfare. What we have to be doing is seeing how we can eliminate this kind of battlefields like the ones that you just saw. We create more battlefields when we keep going to the enemy or the adversary to talk with them, to talk peace with them. They come to the talking room or the meeting room with poison cola nuts. And they speak peace with their mouth. They present you a piece of carrot, but they have a dagger in their waistline to stab you. So one of the things that we have to do is, those children that are manipulating down there, we have the responsibility to protect them by doing a psychological warfare. Some of the things that we have to do to get Esau appeased are not even things that we will be like talking out there. It's something that we can try to get like all these exhibits you're having. If there is a way for all those children on the ground to listen to these exhibits, it will help them. And another thing is that what these guys do, They go and manipulate them and make them feel that their livelihood belongs to them. If they don't pledge loyalty to them, they will lose some privileges. Like, for example, you saw how the HD brainwashed the Soccer fighters. They first of all took them into a room and made them know how, if they don't lay their arms, this and this, war crimes, those big words that they have never heard. That's why Elvis carries himself like a captain, an American captain. War crimes. Those are the things that they do to our fighters. And just like you said, even without knowing that there was something going on the ground, when I looked at the modus operandi of Elvis, I knew that he's extending his tentacles to other places to create a ripple effect of what he's done in Bull. So the best way to stop some of these people, because what they are doing is like they are in for a treasure hunt. The greatest bidder who gets the bounty gets more money, like you can see with my country people and Santos. I am saying this because in spiritual warfare, Satan does not agree with all his agents, but they work together for him. The ones who operate in the air, they don't agree with the ones who operate on earth. They don't agree with the marine forces. But what happens is that there is always a bully that comes and outsmart or beat or get the greater evil. But all of them are out to destroy. So they are not agreeing in their camp. They want to pull the shot and show that they did it best. And all these narratives is pointing that they are working for La Republic. So to round it up, the point is those who are coming for peace talks, how do you know that they are also part of the cartel? And how sincere are they? So what we should focus on doing is protecting those children down on ground zero. All the talks in diaspora will amount to nothing. But if we mount barricades from the ground, it will have a ripple effect abroad.
Wow, thank you so much, woman of God. Thank you so much.
Because it took groundwork on what we went down to uncover things. Let me tell you the truth. The solution will come from the ground, will not come from the countless meetings they are holding here. Because all these people in the Zoom meetings, they don't know the pain of losing a life. They don't know the pain of dying. They're just gallivanting on Facebook. There are some people in Bui County why people are coming for this stuff now who were on Facebook rejoicing when Fon was killed at the 24th and the fighters were arrested. I actually confronted them in one of the times where people was giving the briefing, who was still advocating, who was concerned about donations than the lives that have been wasted. That is how brainwashed the diasporans are, because they have not gone through the heat on the ground. When you see somebody like Sheikh Harvey, who will not hurt a fly or do anything to touch a soldier or command a fighter, it's because he has fought in those trenches. They know what it means. They did not borrow La Republic mentality of CPDM divide and rule. But these ones, they are seeing themselves like people who will go back and become governors, which will not happen. They are supposed to be seeing themselves as people who will be creating opportunities, financing the children on the ground, giving their dignity back to them, and making them know that they can become governors without selling their souls. But that is not their thought pattern. And two cannot agree if they don't. Two cannot work together if they don't agree. So what I keep saying from the start of this revolution till now, even when they were saying Sapo Unite, even before the DC conference, I'm like, kerosene and water belongs in the same kitchen, but they don't belong in the same container. You mix the two, they become useless. You need water to cook, you will not have water. You need kerosene to light your lantern and light your stove, you will not have, and you will be frustrated in that kitchen.
Wow, it's amazing. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, PK. We have one more call from ground one. We want to hear whether this person is against or is for. Let's listen to this person from ground one. The woman of God has nailed it, right?
AUX input model. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hello? Hello? Yep.
Yes.
So we are
Yes.
you came when we were almost
Good
about
evening.
yeah, you came when we were almost about to run up, so please you can summarize. We will be very happy with you. But go on.
Okay, because I just wanted to ask a question because I myself am on ground one. Based on the peace talk that our boss is talking about, I want to understand how this peace he's talking about is going to be achieved. What are the steps to be taken for this peace to be negotiated among the people he is talking about? Because like what the woman of God just said, you know, in times of war, you don't make peace with somebody who stands as a threat. Because if you definitely make peace with such person and draw that person close to you, you bring yourself more, you give yourself more risk than when the person was far from you. Like what the Bible normally tells us, I'm talking based on biblical understanding. It said, when they say peace, 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 there cometh a fall. So when you begin to talk about peace, making peace with your enemy, my brother, your enemy remains your enemy. Even if you are drawing that enemy close to you, you should be very, very careful. Because in as much as that enemy was used before, he can still be used even when he is with you. So I just wanted to tell our boss that when he is talking about peace, he should be very, very careful with the people he is making peace with, including the soldier on the ground. Yes, even if some of the soldiers have left the ATF and joined the other group, and they are desiring to come back, or they are in the other camp and desiring to join ATF, you know, they should be very, very careful because there's what they call war sabotage. Just as they are doing to the other camp, so also they can do to this other camp when they come in. So when dealing with such people, you should be very, very careful. So that is just what I wanted to contribute, that he should be very careful with the people he is making peace with and the people he is bringing back into his camp, because they can stand as war sabotage, whether sabotage. Yes. So that's just what I wanted to say. Thank you. Thank you. Although I came late, but at least I just let me chip in something.
Okay. Can I respond to that, comrade? Can I respond to that, my brother? Comrade Verla, let me respond to that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, caller. Thanks very much. I think we shouldn't sugarcoat things. We've gone past that level of we've talked peace a lot in Kumbu. What we are trying to do is this. Within the Bui wide, there is a segment within Bui worldwide that has been manipulating the ignorant people to cause this carnage in Bui. All what we are trying to do is to expose those people and let other people who are putting money in Bui worldwide know what their money has been doing. When I talk about peace, and we're not gonna we're trying to see how we can bring the Bui community to figure out the evil within SAW. I'll be very clear about it. The ADF fighters in Bui and those other fighters of goodwill, we cannot dine with murderers. We cannot dine with people who have used guns to kill our own brothers, and they are still running after them. We will not. As a matter of principle, we are trying to bring truth in SAW. We will not. The murderers and butchers of SAW, we will not have anything to do with them. Look, the battle in SAW now, because I said there are so many guys who are within the ADF and who are within that so-called Bui warriors who are ignorantly joining them. They have seen that something is not right. A lot of them have escaped and gone to Nigeria. A lot of them have laid down their weapons and they're just sitting around, moving around. A lot of them have spoken to us Comrade Verla can testify, can attest. They have spoken to us that we didn't start this battle in this line. We don't understand what is going on. Some of them have laid down their weapons and they have gone to their farms. And they are saying that they are prepared to fight. But to the amount of confusion and chaos that some killers are causing in Seoul, they cannot fight in this toxic environment. That's why we are trying to let Seoul people understand that if you are putting your money in so-called worldwide, don't come back and tell us that you were not supporting the killing of your or butchers on Seoul. Our fighters in Bui and the genuine fighters are still there. The battle in Seoul, you might think, is slow down. No, we fight in waves. Our primary objective now has been to protect all genuine fighters and the population from these thugs and these murderers, both in the diaspora and the ones in diaspora. They organize the kidnap for ransom on the ground, and the ones on the ground go and orchestrate it. They are not even fighting like the Republic of Cameroon. They go around fighting genuine fighters or killing genuine fighters or exposing genuine fighters from fighting. So we are not going. When we talk about peace, we're talking about peace in the Seoul community. We are not partnershiping with rebels or people who are there to kill our people and who will not join hands with them. We cannot eat in the same pan with people who have spilled blood because we don't know whether they are still prepared to spill blood. We just want to educate and then so people understand what is happening.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
We must not fight or we must not join
All right.
hands.
Hello, sir. You have another caller coming for you. I
whatever.
think you have another question for you coming. There's a question for you coming again. Maybe there's another caller. Hello, caller. What do you have to say?
Yeah, man, Commander, very sensitive time.
All right, so right on.
I don't love to the happen. You know, me, I don't look this thing already happen. So I be vex. Yes, I be vex. I be vex. Sometimes this one I be vex. You do like to go make a bit keep out to go. That day inside bush, I be vex. This my power will kill. This my baby police. This my belly Ambazonia baby police or Ambazonia baby police for Alabuka. That vex. Did I hear? That vex. Full. I will go. I'll keep all the food, belly food along with the killer. Me, I'm getting gone with this stuff. You can't carry me to hospital. Did I hear? You can't carry me to hospital. I did my 90. I will recover my 90. Cover my 90, but you can't rest from my place. So say they go, we don't want to bring such you can surprise me. You give my pity, there's no stick. Oh, hold on. Because the Kelebera come and I see plenty of my pity for wrong rifle. They shoot my foot for the fix, they take me go. They go find next to the tires. I went for to say, I beg you, I don't stop, I will go meet someone. When I go to Nigeria, I can go to Nigeria, come back, will bring you fast again. Each one at the top, and they still sleep the dream. I don't believe which one at the top. So I don't know whether to do, but I just pray that it will. Because the day we I discovered to say from that guy, I will go enter with for keep on. I don't believe in it. But now during the time I have, but I personally played it. I also have to talk and talk. Who know that? The day I hear say, God, I see, take the truth, you will die. I will keep up all that when I tell you can keep up with me. Right here, I have the heart. But I know I don't know so much. For not die, I talk about the talk. But when I continue to talk, these people when they talk say they make mistakes, say they confuse. Better fight I will get that we do. AJ that bring God the energy of my 1901. Chomba, 8 years old. So we did a heart be good. Small people with big heart. They begin a small people with good heart. When one soldier cries, he will die, he will cry, let's shoot the when one, they shoot my foot, he will cry with me, he will cry with me. So we get a peacemaker. They get when you touch one man, you touch him. So this one that they talk, a place that the place it will die, or which one that they really talk. We can't do the a play one at the place.
So how can so you know what she said, even me where I don't talk like you, they don't come for one kimi for Nigeria until they spend more than 10 million. You want money where we don't know how much they pay the police, Mr. Jimmy. More than 10 million we will get facts and all receipts where they pay me they even kill me plus another 12 soldiers, and then another time they want to keep big number also. They paid also money in Nigeria just of recent to even pay to kill big number.
I say, Papa, I know say you get good heart. You are your brother. Why the show that for the television, so you look at the server also. But I get good heart. Which is personal. You dig on what you shoot up, the big one with the blue, you shoot guns sometimes, catch it off the bubble, you're here and block. Which is that this fool, they really did it, they kill a bona time and kill a people. But I also have the joke to die. The day I years to die, the people they take the money, why compensate to that die. The people they take the money for do that will do that the team work. We don't go fight the celebrity. I will take my own. The better me I will die, be they shoot me too. I will go to the I will keep on my because food. And so to make me to be alive. My food so they don't come my food. So come on top by so take the put Apollo. We have we enter a but slide past. You can't take man and bleed die. They rescue me. They go key food like small fly, they go. They had to go key food. That a celebrity go key food. Me the bury you with fly. No be eat they go key food. That one no be key one I give for the talker. No be mistake. That piece one at the top. But they go talk peace. Me the show place they me the proof say to the killer to true. They show great move, go forget and go. Me I believe they from CJ for some weekly or council day. But all the children I talk about drama, it better way I will be dying with people say I will die the food cup will see. I see with the food cup will see. The share for Facebook will see the believer. So when they talk about story, say a hopeful small baby police and Amazonian baby police will be respected. They'll just talk say in that die when a story wait till they have made the people before they want to talk what you at the top. But on talk, be the make for more research for year will be carry gun. We should not carry gun go. No, don't say to two for that die. But don't say to that die. When they show side where they bury, when they look the place where they bury people, they move the crowd, they go bury about Nabuka. By that time we go talk to peace. If not be so, all two at the top will hear, they will see all them. Because me, I will lead people. We will salute all my black. We will go see the one boy. And me, I don't talk. All man for year, inside ground zero, but inside northern zone of Amazonia, all that you talk will bring the whole enter will keep on. We will laugh with our team, we will keep on. What a year that the truth around territory. You want to make some happen. If you go to hot, but I believe they will know that. No one has don't leave us so I don't leave us so people know that. The day that boy they show say to die. They show the ground. They move that ground, go in so that they will have that better to the ground. Then we'll come back and talk that to. That's the one that talk. When I don't hear no, more than stop with the talk between them. When I don't hear, all that when I talk on, I stop up. They give a bury after. A soldier, no be killing the people. No be killing the people. So that's what when I talk with the talk. If I kill the people, we could not know. Say, kill the people. All that they had to go with it. So they give them more heart or kill but nobody says so our umbrella will keep you when I keep them. Now Banga they become me the Muslim side is beautiful. They show I don't want to talk about the other people. I just talk about food. Because I be alive today because of food. But soldier they take a year. If I talk about go to another will go. They will keep all the things that someone will say inside do for 1 year, it will trouble will keep all that to you killer. Another year, I don't say for the camp, so man liver. They went to the camera cut off the bubble around camel. And they told her for I'm a bubble. There's a bubble around camp. I was not me. The bubble na how. When I woke up, I said, no, but that power to break up, why not bring that today? No, we'll drink up. We'll sing out there. That's so through the wake up. I wake up to the wake up from the my 90 side. All picking that know ye. We the most small ground on TV. He say no deal, my papa they know how to as program all this. When a telebeka when I don't waste that. When I don't hear, so when I stop, I don't make what I keep talk to. What I stop to, they change it bubble. But all this what I talk about provoke me. What they provoke me. So I don't talk away that, and I don't hear no talk.
PK, only you can talk. So, do you have what to say?
Okay. Yeah. We got talk. Honestly speaking, I still be known.
Because this is the third person in Bui. There are 3 acres that they bought. This is the third person I've heard this type of word.
This child was appointed.
Do you want to take another call again? Do you still want to take a call?
Yeah, let me talk.
Do you still want to take a call?
Yeah, let me take the last call. That's
okay,
fine.
this is the last one. The last one?
Yeah.
All right, this is the last call for today, folks. This is the last call for today. Hello, welcome. This is the last call for today. You can write on for 2 minutes. You are welcome to Liberation TV. You can ask your question. Logistic chief is here. You can answer it. Oh, welcome.
I don't want to talk. I want just add my voice.
Yeah.
I want to add my voice so that man we don't talk about fruit. The day where they go show me say fruit don't die. The day where they go show me say fruit don't die. Verla, the day where they go show me graph, show me pictures in that fruity. The thing will go happen for Bui that day. I don't want to talk. That corner, I don't just push my heart. I don't cry through from that day where I hear that he reached today. But the day where I go see her with my 2 eyes, like I see them for video. I want to see how they shoot that beginning. I want to see her play with a berry fruit. When I go see play with a berry fruit, Verla, the thing will go happen for Bui. I know, but when I talk, the thing will go happen for Bui. Even any ear where it go here, it go vibrate. The other one I want to.
Thank you so much, Queen Wall. Welcome. Thank you so much. This is something that you can imagine. Thank you so much. Take heart, drink water. It shall be well. It shall be well. Let us have a moment of silence for all of them in Bui. All the 38 are gone. All the 38 are gone. Maybe somebody want to say something, I don't know. All the 38 are gone. They are gone. They are gone. All 38. No one should say 23 again. 38 are gone. Hello, we concluded. I think PK took the last call. Do you have anything to say for 25 seconds?
Okay. I just say thank you for giving me the opportunity. I don't just let the last call, the call away call, the phone issue room and the call. Where it is just they not continue what the talk for telling this will fight away law. When I get for make sure people when they talk that kind of stuff, when I'm not follow those people individually. Because if it be say not true it and if it also be say not trick for the enemy. Because I remember for the group I put the consider my trip to Goya, it makes agent the middle go outside for 10 minutes, the middle talk about this issue because it will be a distraction, make everybody focus. But the right way for pointing out, I think when I get for the heat on top, that aspect to the day those guys will come out or to the day, the final day when they will suicide, they bury them. Maybe when I not leave them low, when I not leave them low. Somebody please say maybe they call away to tell you now if something with a good heart, if something with a good heart, but no we cannot let them know because another when enemy wants to be there, this until long for air because they don't talk about that thing, they don't talk about that thing. When I get for continue for talk as long as when I don't see evidence, till the day will enter Boya. Now just the smooth in that way I want to and the problem when they bring kind of talk to you now, they will try to get their number so that we not talk to them for back. When I talk to them for back, not for media. So that when I feel really follow the office, I say, truly now the right thing for them and the information they care for now and the right information. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is one intelligence that another day we will talk about it. We actually have to say, if somebody come and kill your father, and somebody from Egypt or somebody from nowhere, somebody from sky, say the person who killed your father should be sent to Tasatan also. Should we have to investigate? Should we have to be decent? Should we have to think? But this is a topic for another day. But you are right. We will not stop. Remember, they want to kill me because I insisted peace must come for Bui. I brought them to meeting before they blocked me and ran away from meetings because I wanted peace for Bui. And so now they have a strategy to eliminate all the peacemakers in Bui. In fact, as we are talking like this, if they get you, they will kill you. Exactly.
People should march fire. Keep on, march fire. Keep on, march fire. Until all these evil men will be exposed. Until all these evil men will be exposed. When I saw that video, I almost collapsed.
Yeah.
So people should not give up. Continue for the good of life you are doing, especially with my brother. I watched his last being criticized. All manners of things were given to him. But he continued in his good work. It is only God that will bless him. People should not give up, bro. People should not give up. We are just hoping on you people. We are just trusting on you people till the day that will enter.
Thank you so much, sir, and God bless you. Another day, another edition. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, Comrade PK is going to round up, but I want people to know who is Che Louis Tas. This is the Bui County chairman. He is exactly the person who mastermind these things. He's supposed to be the father of a Bui, but instead he's the one that do everything possible to take the money from Bui people and kill their own children. Imagine you are from the family of Do or Kimamum or from Dui, or you are from where, and you sit in UK or in America, you donate $100, say give the forces that are fighting. This man take the money and instead want to kill one of the sons or daughters or one of the people from your big compound. Exactly, he's killing your own children. This one is the captain. They call him Captain Elvis. Whether he is fake or real is not our business. But this again is the same person who commanded the Bui warriors to dismiss people. Some of us doubted. Me as a humanitarian, I said a human being cannot do this. I said, well, it has happened. They've died. Let us look for peace. As a peace crusader, I went there as a humanitarian, trying to bring peace in Bui. Then they want to just kill me. When you kill me, what happened to 300 orphans I have in Bui? What happened to the 5,000 employment I promised? Exactly, I think they don't hate me. They hate Ambazonia. They hate your independence, they hate your freedom, and they hate your orphans. Because how many of these people have orphans? Now, that is a food for thought for you people today. We have all evidences for any lawyer or any legal office that want to take this and challenge your new office. You want to challenge your new office and build your career. We have everything. I don't care whether 20 lawyers want to take it personally. We are always available. Now we are going to conclude. But before we do that, you have to listen to the logistic chief ADF PK right here. Thank you, PK, for today. Thank you so much for all that you have done for this talk show.
Comrade Verla,
no more calls. Done.
You know, I admire you. I admire you as my brother. I admire you in so many ways. You and I will fall in, we roll in the mud, we come out, we help ourselves, we focus on the revolution. You are also, I mean, I don't know, but I decided to join this particular, this live show to talk to you because whatever I say, whatever we do today is history for tomorrow. You know, one of the callers really brought pain in my heart. Fro, the lone soldier with 7 of them who shot down Bamenda. A commander that from ranks to rank, challenging the enemy in urban warfare. These people want to tell us that such a hero who has battled and built unity in Bamenda will die like a fly. We need to know if you have killed our children. We need to know where they have buried them. We have to give them all the honor that we have. Thank that caller. We have to keep on talking about this issue. There is no peace without justice. And there is no justice. We can't talk of peace, as I rightfully said, without justice. We need to know the truth. We need justice for our people, the soldiers that have been killed in those perpetrators that caused that carnage, will bring them to justice. But as I say, we can circumvent this current killer butchers of Nsor and be able to refocus on the revolution. We just want to make sure that the Nsor people know what is happening. They don't come in tomorrow, and nothing is going to stop this revolution from Imbui. Nothing. They have done everything that they can. Threatened our soldiers, killed some of them. They have not had the reaction that they wanted to have from us. Locked up some of them. People like General Capo, General Ebube, Labista, and the rest. These same thugs, instead of focusing on the Republic of Cameroon, that's what they are good at. Something is wrong somewhere. These people, they are not for this revolution. And I said, if you keep on talking in general, you don't call specifics, you are making a mistake. Louis and Elvis, they have another agenda for this revolution. There will be time and space where they're going to pay for these crimes in Nsor. They will not go free. The worst one is that even after having perpetrated that ill in Kumbu, they thought of going behind you and big number. They still have that mind to do that. We don't make peace to those type of people. You have to extract that bad element and send them out of the revolution and move forward. We'll be fooling ourselves to think that this type of people can make peace with us. We've sat several times in Kumbu, diaspora, meetings upon meetings with these people. And when we sit and think that, oh, we have arrived at a consensus, the next minute, we might even be sitting in some of those meetings where they are killing our soldiers. But you don't hear them going after the Republic of Cameroon. They don't go after them. All their audios and the write-up that have been put in is only against, like, about ADF, against the ADF. They don't hear them going after the Republic of Cameroon. And more because some of these boys that have been used on the ground, they lack the education to understand they are being manipulated. Within the Bui warrior structure, there's an evil hand in it. And unless we extract that evil, there is nothing like making peace with the current people who killed our children in Nsor. There is nothing like making peace. We consider them as killers, ransom takers, kidnappers. The ones that they have a clear mind, most of them are backed out. So we have to extract this cancer from Nsor and keep them aside and let the real revolutionaries continue this battle. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, PK. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me. You know, I really have a lot of psychological problems. I have a lot, but thinking not for myself, because before I didn't even see this as anything. That's why I want also to conclude this time. You know, I was like, well, I have never been afraid of Port Bia. I know they could take me down at any time. But I'm like, wait for a minute. What is going to happen to more than 300 orphans? That's the question I've been asking myself. What is going to happen to the communities and church constructions that have been behind me? I have people of Takiva building a church when I'm still thinking what I need to do for the people of Takiva. The parish in Wainama is still under construction. I'm like, maybe I need to come back for the second or the third round for my funding. I'm like, I think so many projects that I have. What about the 5,000 employment after independence? Maybe that one is not yet realizable. What about communities that depend on me? What about the water projects that I have for some communities? I said they don't hate me. They hate Amazonia. They hate the people, not me, because you have thousands of people. When I put water in the village, thousands are drinking. Thousands. Among all these orphans, 300 of them, how much labor will they give to Amazonia? How many children, how many generations, how many investment will they give to Amazonia, our nation? They don't hate me. They don't hate ADF. They hate Amazonia because among those children, they are not children of ADF. They are mixed. Children of everyone in Bui. You don't, whether it is a Muslim or a Presbyterian, we do not discriminate. A child is a child. And so when I look at it, I said, look, they don't hate me because these people were not killing me in 2013, 14, 15, 16. They were not. They are killing me now because I want to bring peace in Bui, and Amazonia must have independence. They don't want that. They say there's only one and indivisible Bui warrior in Bui. Remember, it's La Republic's strategy of one and indivisibility. We came to this struggle so that there can never be anything one and indivisible, because we hate the indivisibility of La Republic. That's why we divided it bigly and fatly. And how would anyone in any Ambazonian state say there's only one and indivisible force in Bui? And man, it triggers an immune response, not even a taxism, not a tactical response, but an immune response in our system, because our DNA, our RNA are already conditioned in such a way that anything one and indivisible to us is like something bad must come. And exactly what happened in Bui. They are gone. 38 soldiers are gone. I have counted 54 are gone. 38 plus Vita here. Shafe, time for me, Joro, when I Imam, they kill him. Stamwiro, 2 civilians in Vekovi, 5 of them killed themselves in Vekovi and buried themselves. 2 Shaja's commanders are gone and Shaja is gone. How many is that plus Nijamfon? You see the number. And now some of the civilians that were arrested from Jakiri and jail in Vekovi were killed and buried without their family members' attention. You will never have your family members. There have been those of you that could not bribe. You will never have your family members back again. As you didn't have money to bribe, they killed them. Now, we are ending the show today, but I want to shock you. When this incident came, I said I could deal with these people later. But let the revolution move on. I decided to send a letter to them, telling them that I have uncovered that they want to plot to kill me. But this letter I give to them, I show them evidences that they plot to kill me. I said, if they free all the soldiers of Bui and all the civilians, I am going to allow it so the independence can go, because I believe the independence is above me, bigger than me, and my life cannot purse our independence. That is in me. I don't know how you can think personally, but that's the way I think. Because I have given my life for this struggle already. So if I'm dying for the struggle, I have no problem. But so I tabled this letter to them and said, listen, free all the civilians of Bui, cancel this prison thing, free all the ADF soldiers, give us our weapons, and that's it. I will never talk about it. No one will ever know about it. If you are doubting me, this is the letter on the screen. Mr. PK, can I show the letter to the people? Can I show the letter to the people? This letter can take 2 minutes. Can I show the people?
The letter for Bui, the letter.
No, the letter that I wrote personally.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and do it.
So, fellow brothers and sisters, watch your screen and see the letter. Watch your screen. You will see the letter. Watch your screen. Watch your screen and see this letter. All right, there we go. We're going to look at it very fast, 2 minutes. That's the letter on the screen. That is the letter on the screen. I want you all to read. Let us read that letter. The letter says, I want us all to be able to see that letter very well. Let's be able to see that letter. All right. Okay, that's the letter on the screen. Peace settlement between the Bui warriors, between the Bui County worldwide, the Bui warriors leadership, and Ambazonia. At this juncture, thanks for your collaboration. In advance, at this time, we have never loved any assimilation, and therefore we don't have any intention to assimilate anyone, and we don't want to be assimilated by anyone. And for that reason, we are not hereby giving any outings that the Bui warriors must be under us, and we are not saying we want to be under the Bui warriors, neither their leadership nor they under our leadership. To substantiate, we are simply saying all Ambazonians have the right to belong in their society without any preconditions or use of force. We are hereby saying all Ambazonian soldiers have the right to defend homeland under any legitimate structure they see and feel safer and secure for them. Full rights, independent forces in Bui. Sorry, again I say full rights to self-determination. 100% full right to self-determination. These assertions are not limited to ADF nor Bui warriors. Neither any other independent forces in Bui. They should be given independence so that they can feel more safer, secure and protected while fighting for independence for our nation Ambazonia. We cannot be fishermen. We cannot be fishermen when we don't even know how nice and delicious fish tastes like. All soldiers therefore must be given independence and freedom so that the goodness of it will give them more reasons to fight for their families and entire nation in a chain reaction path that will give our nation a brightest future, not only with freedom but total and absolute independence. Remarks. All Ambazonian fighters, including our brothers and sisters in Bui, and fighters for all Ambazonians. I want us to see, it's like, yeah, here. Listen to this. So, peace is an endowment from the Creator to all humans, and therefore, no other human should endeavor to snatch it away from other human or group of people from another group of people. Peace, therefore, can be given and added to a human being and not subtracted. Then we move forward and we say that if they do this following, we are going to let it go. And these are the following that I say, since the letter is longer. The following is that if the Bui warrior leadership, if they free all arrested ADF soldiers and all Ambazonian soldiers ambushed on the occasion of the 39, which under the ADF Supreme General Efang, aka big number, escaped the terror. Free all Ambazonian soldiers in Bui warriors' captivity before and after the incident. Free all civilians abducted. Account for all the lives lost, including but not limited to those of civilians and ADF fighters and all other Amba forces and etc. Second, Bui warriors and their leadership release and unleash all ADF materials of all nature taken during the incident cited above. Release all ADF materials taken before and after the incident. Release all Ambazonian materials taken from any Ambazonian forces. Release all other forces held forcefully under the Bui warriors' command. That was a letter I sent, which is aimed for peace settlement. That if they do, then in that case I will let it go. I CC Bui warriors, Bui County worldwide leadership, the Bui warriors leadership, Sako Ekome and Chris Ano and ABC TV and Co. Chairman Shea War CC, Captain Elvis, Shea Tatawos Kandi, and Oded Yaya, and a list of collaborators. This letter was given to them just for me to say, to show to the nation that I value the independence above any other thing. That I value the people, that I value our independence above any other thing that could exist. My fellow brothers and sisters, what more could I have done? What more could I have done better than this? Comrade PK, we are ending today. That is what I want to tell the people today. I think I did the best in my own part. Is there a word you want to say to the people before we exit? I'm done.
Comrade Verla, I just want to say that, what is happening in Bui, the ADF, we call them Spartans. We never die, but we never surrender. We die fighting. And I just want to assure the people, our people, that it's still intact. I wanted us to expose, I want us, as you are coming with live show part 2 and 3, to expose the evil that is in Bui. I think you are doing right by history. So moving forward, we call upon other Bui sons and daughters. There are other channels we can continue to support the revolution in our territory. All we are trying to do is to extract the bad elements from within the diaspora and in Saltland that has been causing this carnage, and push them out of this revolution so they can focus our mind and move forward. We, from the ADF standpoint, we are not scared of anybody, but we think that at times reason could prevail. So we're not talking about any form of unity. Like, yeah, we will not fight with murderers. We will not stand and fight with murderers. For the real ones that have been fighting for this revolution, let them maintain their lane. ADF, we are a pure breed in Kumu. We have not killed any soldier. We have not gone. That's what we are focused on. We are still intact. The most important thing is that we should expose the truth. And one thing that one caller said that is very important, we have to keep on talking about it 39 till we figure out where they have been buried. Those soldiers, if they have killed them, we want to know where they have been buried. We have to give them the highest respect in our land. There is something that is so peculiar about this whole thing. Look at the way Ayaba was killed. Ayaba's corpse is. Now, these 39 soldiers, how many soldiers we're talking about? We need to identify where their corpses are, if they have been killed. There is a similarity between what happened in Ayaba and what happened to these 39. Is it coincidental or is it real? The handlers of Bui warriors, they will tell us where those people are. I will keep on asking them till we have the real proof and fact of where they are. They are our martyrs, and they deserve the highest respect. If they have been killed, we need to know where they have been buried. So we give them the necessary respect as warriors of our land. If they are still wherever they are, we'll keep on holding these people accountable till they produce our children, our fighters. The most painful thing that one person, how to call it, reignited in me is through. I am still numb. I don't want to believe. But if it is reality, we want to give them their due respect. I want to thank you for staging this live show. Thanks very much for everything that you have done. And I want to assure with people that we have to take this revolution back and put it in its right course. The evil, the manipulators, the power mongers, what we are doing is extracting them, and the thieves and the kidnappers, we are extracting them out of this revolution. Nothing is going to stop this revolution. Nothing, nobody whatsoever is going to stop this. We want total and unconditional liberation. They always say that, they say a revolution is not a walk in the park. Truth and rightful things don't really, they don't give them that space. But people like you, Verla, and those with good heart, we shall triumph. We have to continue to speak truth to justice. Thank you. And we have to make sure that we extract those in the diaspora and those on the ground zero, perpetrating the ills, and keep them aside to continue this revolution. They're just a clock in the system that we have to push aside and move on. Thanks very much for this live show. And we hope that the people, the audience that we have addressed, they get the point. You keep on exposing what you have been exposing, Verla, and after that, we focus on what needs to be done in Salt and to push these people out of Ambazonia. We are not going to tribalize this war because we're going to cause the killing of our people, more of our people. It's a war of independence for all of us. You can fight in Salt, you can fight anywhere in our territory. That's the liberation fight. That's the liberation struggle. If we have not learned from what happened with Southern Qatar in Bafut, Salt people, they're not that stupid. The battle is a battle for the entire territory. And a couple of tribalists and hoodlums, they are not going to put insult people or make them look stupid. when I want to say one thing before I go. When Pa Joe Weber stood in the parliament and spoke, he spoke about Ambazonia. He didn't speak about Nsor. That Nsor is oppressed. He spoke that Ambazonia is oppressed. We are going to get out of this tribal mindset and focus our energy to create a free and dynamic environment for our future children. Thank you very much, Comrade Verla. Thanks very much for this live show, and I hope you join me sometime again in the future. That's all I have to say. So I want to thank those who, our viewers, and all we do is try to put the truth out there and expose the manipulators. Thanks very much. Thanks to those who have contributed in the show. And we must win this revolution. We must be free by any means possible. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate all of you. Sheikh Kavi, T-Boy from Africa. Thank you so much. Also, PK. We want to thank everyone that participated in one way or the other. As you can see, my health is not there. You can see the way I speak today. My health is really terrible, really horrible that I don't even know what is happening. But thank you so much, everyone. And we have more shows coming, right? 2 or 3 coming more. The next show will be big number, and then another show, and then whatever they want to do, we will always be there at any time to debunk it. Thank you so much. God bless you. So we play our legends. My voice is sad. My voice is, everything about me is not well. Everything from me head to toe is just, I don't know. The life of Ambazonians matters the most when I see all this senseless killing. So please, for the anthem, thank you so much and goodbye. Thanks everyone.
We the Ambazonians, special loyalty. Praise the soul of Savior who granted us for freedom. And let the soul the hero who called the Lord began. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing with earth and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation of joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of His nation.
Rest in peace to everyone. I also lost a little brother and he's buried today. As we are talking, it's your namesake. Just as we are talking, I lost a little one and was buried today. It's your namesake, Pascal.
No one's ever come back from 3-1.
So he's gone. Rest in peace. As we are in this show, my brother, little one was being buried. Rest in peace to everyone, from Ginyam and all of them. As we were in the show, my little one was being buried. Same name like you, and he's gone. The last time I saw him was in 2016 when I was again in a charity trip. A little brother to me, and his school in St. Sylvester. That was the last time I saw him in school. I went to St. Sylvester, and that's when I saw him, and he's buried. He's gone. Never see him again. All right, thank you so much, sir. Goodbye. Have a wonderful time. It was a pleasure for the nation. We will always stand. Thank you and goodbye, sir.